back, but
Game on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Crickets from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Why are we late today? Because my dumbass, we were just talking about it, Crick. My dumbass stayed up. I went to bed like 3.5 hours ago, just to put it context to everyone out there.
man, at least y'all worked today.
7 minutes. I know. That's why I did it. My wife's like, how can you never stay up any other night? I'm like, it's just a different mindset when I know I don't have to work tomorrow.
Yep.
She's got to take my oldest daughter to some appointment today or something like that. I don't know what it is, but I gotta watch all the kids in the morning. And I told her, I'll just take a nap when I'm watching the kids.
Yeah, of course. It's the best way to do it, for sure.
She's like, okay, I'll just give you fair warning. You take one, you try to go upstairs, you try to turn your head and look away from the girls for 1 second, they'll both be up on that counter. Scotty was up on that counter yesterday and opening up the peanut butter jar.
Bro, they'll do that, won't they, man? I came down one time when my boys were young. They were like 2 and 3, I think, my two oldest ones. And I come down into the kitchen, man. I just heard it was kind of quiet down there. You know, that's the thing is when it gets quiet is when you got to be careful. And dude, I went down there and they had got into the cabinet and had a bag of flour, and it looked like, you ever seen that Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, and he goes inside the little hut and he's fingerprint dust and everything? That's what my kitchen looked like. A bag of flour.
Well, so like I guess like they're really sneaky about it now. So my wife tries to sneak away when they're like, they look distracted, like watching a TV show or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're dialed in, and she'll try to sneak her way to run upstairs like yesterday to go switch the load of laundry. Just real quick, right? Just going to switch the laundry.
Yeah, dude. I know.
It's like they wait and they see her go upstairs, and then they both look at each other and they run over and they go climb up on the bar stools, and then they get up on it. Like we have this huge island counter, and they just go hang out on there.
Isn't it hilarious too? Like they can't really talk, they can't express it, but they can communicate perfectly and know exactly what they got that twin power too.
Oh yeah, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing, dude.
It's a
twin
real
power, 100%.
God, my wife and I was sending my wife like a bunch of twin Instagram reels and memes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they were so funny. Of just like people who go, oh, I know what it's like having twins. I have like 2 kids really close in age, so I pretty much know what it's like. And it's like, nope.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm one of those people that has all my kids really close in age. Stuff like it is not the same as having 2 the exact same age. It is not the same.
It is absolutely not. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just not like.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can't. I've been through it. Like I said, I've had 4 newborns at this point and all that stuff. I know what that's like. I've even had a couple that were young at the same time. It is not the same as having 2 brand new babies at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's a mess.
God, you remember what it was like 2 years ago when we were going through the thick of it, the hardest part?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you just come in here all like half. You get less sleep, way less sleep back then. That 3.5 hours you got last night
now than I was back then.
I started to say that 3.5 hours you got last night would have felt like a marathon back then, dude.
Alyssa knows.
Yep.
Miss those days.
Let's say,
Sure, I'll miss them here one of these days.
You will. You will, man. It does. It seems that's what's funny about kids. You see, it's kind of tough early on and stuff, but once that part's gone, you're like, damn, I kind of wish I had that back.
Bro, I don't know what it was. Like, you would have thought my kids all slammed a 5-hour energy or something right before I got home last night from work. Maybe it was because they're on their jammies. They knew bedtime was right around the corner. But I walked in through the door and both girls just go, Dad! And they run over and they're jumping up and down and they're pumped. And then all of a sudden, I hear the door to the office fling open. Callahan's, Dad! And he's doing like freaking cartwheels and Ace is doing cartwheels. I'm like, holy cow, dude.
Bro, that's a compliment, man. That's a compliment, man. They're just excited to see Dad getting home. Dad getting home from work, it's like drugs to them, man.
Dude, it was. I was like, holy cow. And they all had to tell me something that's all at the same time. I'm like, I mean, usually they're all pumped when I get home anyways, but like, they're always excited when I get home. But like last night, there was just something in the air.
And it's so, they all want to tell you something. And then, like you said, they're all doing it at the exact same time. You're like, whoa. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Well, tell folks why you were up so late last night, dude.
Oh my God. So my wife and I were every night we usually watch a show. I usually fall asleep about 30 minutes in. Not last night. Like I said, there's just something about knowing I don't have to work the next day that like perks me up that I'm like, oh, I'll stay awake. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. It's just psychological.
Yeah. No, I get it.
And anyway, so we usually watch a show. There's a new season of Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix, and God, we were really into it last night, and we had like a half an episode left. We knocked that out, knocked another one out,
and then watched one more.
Another one. I swear to God, Craig, I contemplated staying up all night and just finishing the last two. We got two episodes left. And I was like, "You want to just stay up?" She's like, you have to do a show in the morning." I'm like,
dude, I'm
in the morning. You mean in 3 hours?
In 3 hours, here in a little bit. I'm telling y'all, man. If y'all ain't seen it, I didn't even know this was out yet. The new season, but Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix, man. McConaughey's in the movie and stuff, but they got a series over there, and that stuff is great. I watched those first 2 seasons, dude, in probably like a week. Me and SD Hand. Like I said, we just did it like a month ago. I had no idea we were this close to the new season, but I'm excited about that now too.
Yeah, I was pumped. It's a good season. It's one of the it might be the best season so far. I don't know. It's really good. But yeah, it's addicting because you know how they do it. They leave every episode on a cliffhanger, and it's like, oh,
dude, they left last season on a big one. I ain't giving no spoilers to y'all, but the last one when that happened, I was like, oh my God, how long do I have to wait to find out what happens in this?
Today,
that's right, baby. Let's go. Let me tell you what I woke up to this morning, man. And we'll say hello to our friends. Man, I get it. My dog is a good boy, man. He's a good boy. He don't even poop in the yard, man. He goes back up in like the woods and stuff. Like he goes back up in the woods, man. He don't even poop in my yard, bro. I don't know what was going on with him last night, but he must have had an upset tummy, dude. Something. And I'll give him this. I'll give him the credit on this. Because he doesn't have thumbs, so he couldn't open the door. But he does go all the way by the back door. It's not like he's just shitting all over the house, but he'll go like right by the back door. And the only time he does this is when his stomach is real messed up. Like he'll just sit there and deal with it because he knows Dad's going to be a little upset. But this morning, I couldn't even be mad at him, man. He tried his best. He got by the back door. I guess I don't know what time he did all this, but God, he cried. And I have to go like that. I've changed 1,000 dirty diapers in my life, dude. Dog shit gives me a real problem. And I was like, SD, I was like, you got to get up. I was like, you got to come in here and help me through this. I was like, I'll help you with it. But, dude, I'm in there dry heaving and everything else right off the rip, dude. I didn't even have the sleep wiped out of my eyes yet. Oh.
Yeah, dude, I hate that. I hate when that happens.
Golly. Like I said, it could have been worse, I guess. Let's say hello to our friends, man.
I just saw a thing came across an hour ago. It says, with George Pickens off the market, Pierce Alec Pierce vaults to the top of the wide receiver list, which likely means a bidding war is going to start. How's George Pickens off the market?
He's a head case.
No,
I
but
guess the Cowboys signed him back or something.
No, the Cowboys are gonna franchise tag him, but are open to trading him. That doesn't make him off the market.
Can you be traded with a franchise tag?
Uh-huh.
How does that work? If you trade your franchise tag, do you get to franchise somebody else?
No. They're gonna tag him to keep him. And
Okay.
if they don't find a trade deal, he's gonna stay in Dallas. But they're gonna tag him.
How does that work?
Trade him.
If you don't have your contract extension, how does that work?
So you tag him just to keep him, and then when you trade him, that team that gets him can throw the tag away and just give him a deal. Like just sign him.
And what is franchise tag worth? It's still a pretty good payday, but it ain't
Wide
like
receiver. I think it's like 26, 27.
What do you get? You don't get what do you like average or something?
You get the average of the top 5 contracts or the top 5 salaries.
Okay.
Yeah. So I believe it's 27-ish.
That's still a pretty good payday for one damn season.
Fully guaranteed. 1 year.
Fully guaranteed.
And if they want to tag you again after that, it's gonna be like 35.
Oh, so it goes up too.
Because there's a penalty for getting tagged 2 years in a row.
Oh, I mean,
I know.
Okay.
I know. Let's keep an eye on that.
Yeah, keep an eye on that for sure.
Good morning, Jamie. Glad you're here. Hope you're still listening. If not, I'll email you.
Y'all need trade phone numbers, man.
Are you free on Sunday instead of tomorrow? Because my dumbass forgot that tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, dude.
And I got to get up in the morning and do something for the wife and kiddos. So if you want to do the show Sunday with me instead of tomorrow, that'd be great. If not, we'll work something out. But let me know. Hopelessly persistence here. I'm gonna struggle this morning. I'm just gonna give you a fair warning. I am gonna struggle until this coffee kicks in. Piss Ants here. Good morning. Blues here. B Max in the house. Jenny Webb. Good morning.
Good morning.
Jenny Webb says, "Piss Ant, yes, it counts." My dog is excited to see me. Does that count?
Absolutely, that counts, bro.
Oh,
nobody will ever be more excited to see you than your dog.
Oh no. You're 100% right. Super James is here. Good morning, Super James. Sunday works? Perfect, Jamie. Sunday, Jamie, we're going to start at 5 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Eastern, whatever that means for your time. I think like 1 p.m. your time.
He's going to...
I mean, you guys don't celebrate. Jamie and them probably don't celebrate Valentine's Day, right?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Why wouldn't they? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. We're across the pond, dude.
I started to say there's a lot of weird American holidays that we celebrate that probably
I think
shouldn't
we
be
just
celebrated.
make up shit over here, you know?
We make up shit to sell boxes of candy and cards and stuff. They're all corporate fucking holidays, and they just want us to go spend a fortune on some bullshit.
Thank you for reminding me, by the way.
So that's 1 p.m. for him. Jamie going to join me on Monday, too. I think I'm going to bump Crick's Corner. We're not going to do Crick's Corner this morning, y'all. Because I figure we'll go a little longer on this show. There ain't shit to talk about. The NBA's on break. College basketball sucks. Grass guy's got to do some things this morning for his inspection and all that stuff. So I figure we go a little bit longer in here. We're not going to do Crick's Corner this morning. We'll do Spit and Truth tonight, I think. I think we're going to do that. But Jamie going to join us. Probably move Crick's Corner to the afternoon on Monday. And he's going to come in and talk some Premier League and all that stuff.
Ah, dang it. I was going to show you guys. But it was on her story. She made a video of it. It was on her story, not on her actual page.
Jamie says,
"Oh, go ahead.
We do celebrate Valentine's Day. It's just that unlike you, I'm prepared." Oh, it's good.
I don't want to say. I mean, I knew it was coming up, but I didn't register in my brain that. Oh yeah, this is on. It's worldwide. Well, okay, I didn't know.
That's a great name. Willy Wonka 6969. That's a great name.
I don't know, man. Listen, I'm American. You think I know what goes on outside of America? No, because guess what? Doesn't matter. Sorry, Jamie, doesn't matter. America. That's it.
I mean, over here,
I
just
should have known because we kind of run everything, you know. So I should have known everyone follows what we do. We're trendsetters.
because we're the biggest dumbasses.
Oh man, Super James canceled a doctor's appointment for Crick's Corner.
Man, you lying, bro. if that was serious, Super James, I would do a show just for you, bro.
I know you would too. Good morning, Gojira. Good morning, Jose Taco. What do you say? Don't forget about futures bets. Oh yes, yes. Remind me a little bit later in the show, okay? Gonna need that. Good morning, Goody. How we doing? Good effing Friday, boys. What up, Brad? Good morning. Alyssa's here. Good morning. Keezy's in the house. Good morning. How we doing? Poor Pooch. Also, the team trading for him would ideally negotiate an extension with the agent prior to the trade. Yes.
Right,
I mean, if you're trading for George Pickens, you already know what you're going to pay him. You already know what the deal is. I mean,
God Almighty, that guy! I'm telling you, it would be if you were trading for him solely on talent and ability, that'd be great. But you got to deal with that brain too.
Well, you got to hope that he wants closer to $30 million a year instead of $40 million a year.
Which George Pickens doesn't strike me as the type of guy that would take a pay cut.
I don't know.
I mean, I fully believe the guy has all the ability in the world. I've said for years that I thought that guy could be the absolute best receiver in the NFL, and he showed glimpses of it last year. But that guy's a freaking head case, man.
I mean, most of them are. Willy Wonka 6969 says, us single lads will drink beer. I got news for you.
Baby.
I'll be drinking beer too.
That's right.
What up, please? How we doing?
Good morning, y'all.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna show you. So my wife is part what?
Super James is stupid. I love that guy. Oh my man, yeah, that was a little gay, I guess, wasn't it, Super James?
Oh, it was. I was gonna show you. So my wife runs her own Instagram account and has like a little following, and she for all you parents out there that especially if you have twins, but if you got kids, young kids, and you feel like your kids are just so worse, and what did you do to deserve it? I promise you, they are not worse than my kids. Love my kids, but they are a handful. And so my wife runs an account to help parents see all the crazy shit that goes on in our house to make you guys feel like your life is sane.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we appreciate that too.
Yeah. Well, she's partnered up with Walmart and whatnot. So she always does like anything that she orders there. She has a link and then post a video about it.
Mm-hmm.
She did this little mailbox thing. I was going to show that to you guys, but it's not on her story anymore. But like there's these little personalized mailbox for Valentine's Day, and then all the kids decorated them, put like googly eyes and stickers and stuff on them. It was pretty cute. But I was gonna show you guys that. But I do want to show you this. Look at it. You want to see the cutest, best air guitarist in the world? I don't even care if I get claimed on this.
Is this for the Super Bowl the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Living it up. Boy, I tell you, man, you can't deny them youngins.
I know, right? Especially Phoenix. She looks just like Callahan and I.
Dude, she looks just like Cal.
Look at this. She just nails it.
Just nails it, bro. Yeah, getting funky with it. Let's go. I love it, dude.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Whose jersey is your wife wearing right there?
Jimmy Graham's.
Okay, let's go. I was like an AJ Barner jersey or something.
I got her that jersey back when we first the first year we were dating, and I took her to. She had never been to an NFL game, so her and I went to a Seattle game.
Okay, dude, I have never been to an NFL game.
Well, I'm gonna hop on a bird and we're gonna go to a Titans game. Good thing is the tickets are probably pretty cheap.
No, we would need to go. If we're going to go to one, we need to go down to Atlanta. I mean, we're literally right in the middle between Atlanta and Nashville.
Oh, that'd be fun to go see.
The Bucks and the Falcons play down there. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun to go see. I was thinking about going down. The Patriots played down and they played Jacksonville, but Jacksonville's going to be playing their games in Orlando for the next 2 seasons.
Okay.
Beardo lives in
That'd
Orlando.
be cool too.
So making another trip down there sometime this fall. But also they play at Soldier Field. So I was talking with Ryan from Sports Wars. I'm like,
ooh, that'd be good.
I'm like, it'd be kind of cool because I think this is the last year that they're going to be at Soldier Field. So
Okay.
it'd be kind of cool to go to a Soldier Field game, you know?
That would be really cool, dude. A couple years ago, we were down there and SD's brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in Tampa. Or no, SD's brother and sister-in-law live in Tampa. And we went down there for their wedding a couple years ago, dude. And it was the same weekend that the Bucks played in Atlanta. I was down there in Tampa, went to the stadium, got some pictures and stuff, and that was the weekend they're playing closest to my house.
Really?
Yeah, and I was the farthest away, man. We probably passed each other on the highway since the Bucks probably drive to their games. They probably flew right over top of me.
Jamie says, Cricket's not been to an NFL game. You're trolling us, right? Now, you know, surprisingly, Jamie, a lot of sports fans haven't, because nowadays it's so much better to watch a game at home.
Dude, I'm about that too. And I've been to, 15 Tennessee games, like Tennessee Vols games and stuff. I've been to a bunch of those, dude. But yeah, in NFL in the South too. Like I was older when we really got into it. NFL's not as big in the South as you would think. College football is a lot bigger down here. So, but I plan on getting to one, man. It's just that shit is so. That's another thing too. If we're gonna go one, we got to go to like Mercedes-Benz Dome where the concession prices and stuff are actually.
I'm about to say it's super expensive to go, and there's only so many. Like, there's not. Obviously, there's only 32 stadiums, so it's actually kind of difficult to go.
Mm-hmm.
I've only gone because I grew up like 2 hours away from Seattle, so
I could probably get somebody to give me some stupid ass Titans tickets, but I don't even want to go see that.
I would do it. I'd go to that game.
I'd totally go if somebody gave me the tickets.
Yeah, it would depend too, though. Like I said, because you punt on the whole day of seeing. That's one whole day of football that you miss, and you only get 17 of those plus playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the only thing. I'm sure here in a few years or something, it'll work out where the Bucks have to play in Nashville or something. I may try to go then.
I just realized Jamie's been to more NFL games than you have.
I know, ain't that crazy?
Or over there, you know?
Ain't that crazy? Jamie went to both of those events last year, man. He went to the NFL game and he went to the Kansas State Iowa State game to kick off the college football season.
I know he was the one that started that fight with what's his name's dad and brother. Jamie actually was the one that threw something at his dad's back, and his dad thought it was the brother, and that's what started the fight.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? That's right. Boots on the ground, baby. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. No. What the?
Oh, dude, this is big news.
What's that?
Ole Miss quarterback Trinidad Chambliss.
Oh yeah.
Granted injury. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even mad about this.
Well, you know what won it for him? I was keeping an eye on this, watching clips from the actual court hearing yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what really judge was he was asking him like, you didn't play a snap during 2022 because I didn't play one snap during 2022, and they're counting that as the year that you wasted of eligibility. He goes, yes. He's like, all I'm asking is to follow the law, the rules of the NCAA of everyone gets 4 years of eligibility. I want my 4th year that I didn't get.
That I don't disagree with, I guess. I don't think we should be dragging this shit out till you're in 28, 29 years old and stuff. But some of these years that these guys aren't even stepping on the field at all, just not quite ready. Most of them are at a JUCO or a D3 school. Even it's like you're not even practicing with the other teams at the Division I level. So I don't have now. if you've already played 4, no, bye, see you, gone. But
Yeah.
I think it's only his 4th year. I don't really have a problem with it, dude.
Yeah, and I saw this and I'm like, why would the NCAA want to appeal this? Because like clearly, I mean, he's a big name. He's going to be a draw. It's only good for your sport. But then I saw their response, and they're standing behind the excuse of we're fighting for that scholarship that a scholarship or position player that he's taken an opportunity away from. Younger athletes that he's taken an opportunity away from. And I'm like, listen, I get that, but at the same time,
be better.
You're not. Be better. If you're not good enough to beat him out, then sorry.
Be better, and you may be that same guy taking that scholarship from somebody else 3 or 4 years down the road.
Yeah,
So it's like it's a revolving door and all this stuff. And once again, if you got a problem with it, beat him out.
Yeah, or beat him up,
and
break his leg,
whatever. You gotta do what you got to do, but
hit him with a car.
But all this whining, crying, the NCAA, dude, has just completely lost its grip. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're even trying to fight this and argue it. First of all, they're trying to act all pure and mighty, and we're like, you guys are one of the most corrupt organizations.
Shadiest.
Yeah. It's like, go fuck yourself. I don't feel bad for you at all. But that I think they opened this can of worms when they started granting all these COVID things and then the NIL era and all that stuff. And I think, they're going to have to come up with a new rule. And I think it's pretty simple. Instead of going through all this shit of like, who gets, you can play this many games and then still redshirt. If you get an injury redshirt, as long as you haven't played 7 games or whatever in a season. I think just to make it simple. And I told you about this yesterday. I think you're going to not love this, but it kind of piggybacks off what you were saying yesterday. Yesterday, you were saying everyone gets 5 years. I would argue 6.
6 to play 4.
No, 6. Just 6. You end up playing all 6. You play all 6. Whatever. But 6. And if you get injured one season, tough titty. That's one of your years wasted. But that that allows, if you're young and you don't get to play your first year, if you're on the active roster, that counts as a year, whether you played a snap or not. If you get injured, still counts as a year. You just play 6. Because at 6 years, that means most people will be 24 years old in their last season. There'll be a few out there that'll be 25. Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, 24 years old. It's like that makes sense. We don't need anyone over 24 playing college football.
There shouldn't be any 26-year-olds playing in college football. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even rent a car until you're 25 anyway.
I started to say, once you can rent a car, that should be the end of your college career. The rest of that,
because of how birthdays work and whatnot, there'll be a few handfuls of
weird shit.
But you know what I mean. I think 6 would be. And hey, if you can start as a freshman, you're probably not going to play all 6 years anyways, because you're probably going to the NFL. But there'll be a rare guys that can play 6 seasons, whatever. Go ahead, go for it. But I think you just do something like 6 years, no matter what. Then we don't have to figure out who gets a red shirt, who gets an injury season. You just say 6 years, you're done.
I don't think you should have 6 to play.
But
I really don't. That's too
there'll
much.
be hardly anyone that actually plays 6 years. First of all, you have to be good enough to play as a freshman.
Dude, you would be so surprised how many people took advantage of that, because you got to think how many players are in the NFL. Good morning, Dog Spa. See you over there, bro. But you would be so surprised how many people would take advantage of that, because they know they're not good enough to play in the NFL, and especially the way the money's being thrown around for NIL and stuff now, you would see an influx of people staying for longer than 4 years.
That's fine. Whatever, dude. Who cares?
No.
Who cares?
You got 6 years to play 4.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter? I mean, who cares? If you're not going to be older than 24, 25 years old anyway. So I mean, just let them play.
No, not 6 years.
It's no different than what we have now. Just because a guy doesn't play a full season, he plays half a season, and then
some of these guys get hurt. I mean, you look at a guy like Michael Penix Jr. when he was at Indiana. Had I think he wound up having 3 different years where he had season-ending injuries way early on in the season. And then that guy, stuff like that, weird things happen in football, and some guys are unluckier than others. So, I mean, stuff like that, I could see it. But beyond that, man. 6 years, bro.
Yeah, 6.
That's too long, man. That's too long. I'm fine with you doing 6 to play 4, but I think anything outside of 4, I don't even care if you even want to do 6 to play 5. If you want to do that, but 6 seasons to play college football is entirely too many, man.
I mean, we're getting to the point where, like I was saying, this is going to be semi-pro anyways, and they can play as many years as they want.
Well, it's already that.
Yeah. I love when we have cross-platform chat love.
Yeah, dude, I do too.
Exciting thing. C. Wright says, tailed B-Max Utah Tech played last night. That guy knows things.
B-Mac and his college basketball dogs are second to none, bro. I'm telling you, this guy will come out and drop you a damn plus 250 to plus 300 like it's nobody's business, and they'll win the damn game. They're like steps, man. They'll win the damn game by 10 points.
Southern boy myself, I like Crick. I've never been to an NFL game, but about as many Georgia games as Crick has Vols games. Yeah, I feel like college football is like, especially where you're at, is way bigger.
It's king, bro. College football is king down here. Always has been.
Yeah. Same with up here in my Cougs, you know.
Jose, if he wants to be a doctor, then go be a fucking doctor, okay? But if we're going to be football players and all that stuff, you go back, finish your medical school later. That's fine. Go stay in school. That's fine. You can be there for all them years, but I don't think you should be allowed to play more than 4 of them, and at the very most 5.
I just think it makes it simple, so then you don't have to have these arguments about, well, was this an injury season? Was this a redshirt season? You just say 6. Your clock starts once you are on an active roster, even if you transfer and whatnot.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with the clock starting as soon as you get on a campus somewhere. Then that's like that guy that just got his 9th year of eligibility.
Yeah.
But I mean, even that guy, he's only played like, if we're talking about playing, he's only played like, it's not even 3 complete seasons due to injuries. I'm glad
he would have been done a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? Under my rules.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have been. You're right. I like Chambliss coming back, though, being able to. I think it's great for college football. This kid was a lot of fun to watch this year. He's going to be even more fun to watch next year. And I am glad to see. I think Aguilar is going to get to come back too, man.
Oh, you think so?
I got to look into this because the damn court date was just in the last week or something. But a judge did the same thing for him, where he, I guess, I don't know what the hell you call it, but told him he was eligible. Like, you can play. It's cool. And I for one, I don't understand how all these judges are just ruling on this stuff left and right, and you'll have one overturn the other ones, what they say. And so I'm like, why does one judge's word count more than the other one?
Well, I don't
understand.
There's a ranking in the court system. You got your district court judges, and you have the appellate courts, which can overrule.
Like I said, I don't know where all this shit takes place at. All I ever see is an ESPN article pop up saying so-and-so judge let so-and-so play for 2 more damn years or whatever. And then a week later, some other judge will come out and say, no, that ain't happening. Fuck you. Kind of like the Bediako thing down at Alabama, where that kid went to the NBA, G League, signed a contract, came back. They let him play for like 2 weeks or something like that. Now he's been ruled ineligible again and can't play anymore.
He should have played better, and he'd probably still be on the team.
He's probably not wrong, but at the same time, why? So I guess we're just going up in the system here. Is what's going on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, Grass Guy doesn't like any of it. He says injuries are not 4 years and get the fuck out.
Oh, I would have expected nothing less from our buddy Grass Guy.
BMAC has 19-year-old William lined up against 24-year-old Terrell Suggs. I think you can see how this is going to end. They already are lining up against guys that are way older than them. I mean,
yeah, you are, especially with all the COVID years and shit.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like anything that we have different now.
Yeah, but this is a weird anomaly.
Until it becomes the norm.
I mean, it's kind of.
I mean, we're headed for it to become the norm.
Yep, we are headed that direction. I just think 6 years of eligibility is entirely too many. Like if you play the 4 in the first 4, bye. Either go to the NFL or go be that doctor you want to be.
Hey, next time we have a team that starts off a season, whether it's basketball, baseball, whatever, that just comes out dominant, like OKC did, like 24-2 to start the season,
something crazy like that.
Remind me that's when we need to start fading them.
Absolutely, dude. We said that kind of.
OKC has lost. First of all, a lot of people didn't even think they were going to lose 8 games all season, but they've lost 8 games as double-digit favorites.
I told you the other day that I thought we should fade them, and you told me you didn't think they were losing 7 games the rest of the season. That team ain't playing good, dude.
Well, I mean, it's this weird all-star break thing, and they have like all their guys sitting.
And it's a long season, man.
Yeah, you got to wait till. I'm glad the all-star break's here because then like it's going to be a lot easier to handicap the NBA because they're actually going to try now after the all-star break.
Shit, I hope it gets easier. If it gets any easier, we'll build a house off the NBA.
They lost to the Bucks, though, dude.
The Bucks are playing really, really, really good basketball right now. They've set Giannis down. They're all that shit. But the Bucks have won like at least 2, maybe 3 games as double-digit dogs in the last like 10 days.
Jose Taco says, I care more about fixing the portal. No more switching schools every year. Make it a one-time exception. Now, I'm totally fine with the portal, dude. I like these guys that are mercenaries. I'm sorry. I do.
No.
I love it. I love it because if someone's willing to pay you a bag and you're willing to up and move and go play somewhere.
No, that creates all the shady shit. If you transfer, you can have 2 transfers. But if you transfer somewhere, you should have to stay for at least 2 seasons. It shouldn't be this hop, skip, and a jump everywhere to go grab the other bag like the damn quarterback at Duke. Okay? Perfect example. That kid was at Tulane. He's a hell of a football player. And he was at Tulane. He transfers up to Duke to take that bag, signs a contract and everything. And then they get in some shit in fucking Miami down there, being Miami, doing what they do, go tampering with people and everything else. And they offer that kid a better deal. And they wind up getting all tied up in court. And they wind up having to pay Duke the money that they've already guaranteed this kid just so they can get that kid to come down there. All that shit's bullshit. You know what you stop that with? You say that kid can't even transfer till after the next season. He's got to be there for 2 full seasons before he can transfer again, and that would eliminate a bunch of that shit.
Yeah, okay, that sounds all fine and dandy, but I'm guessing you and a lot of people also love the feel-good stories of the guy that starts out junior college, goes to a smaller school, and then works his way up to a D1 school.
I don't give a fuck about all that.
That's what I'm saying, but if you have those transfer rules, he's not going to be able to work. That kid isn't going to be able to work his way up to get to a D1 school.
You're wanting to give him a decade to play football.
A half.
Over? More than that? Okay, if he's got 6 damn years, you can't transfer every fucking year to go grab a bag from somebody every time it don't work.
I'm totally fine with it. If you want to keep your players, open up the wallet.
That's how you create these pieces of shit in society and these people that think their shit don't stink and they can get away with whatever the hell they want to.
I mean, that can happen either way.
That shit is stupid. These kids leaving every single year. The contract at least ought to fucking mean something. Just like in the NFL, you go sign a contract, you can't hop around on free agency market next year and shop yourself around. You shouldn't be able to do it at the level right below that.
Well, then they should make a contract that says you don't get this NIL money if you leave before 2 years.
I'm sure there's some fine print. They're giving away millions of dollars, so I got a feeling these lawyers that are writing this stuff up aren't complete idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, most lawyers, though.
We all can't be Mickey Holler.
That's true. That is true. I'll give you that.
It says Will wants 2 NFL leagues. We're heading in that direction. We absolutely are.
But it wouldn't be that. That's what I'm saying. It's not even the same as the NFL. Because if you got these kids switching team every damn year, that don't happen in the NFL. Not all of them. Not all the best players on all the bad teams are just all of a sudden like, hell yeah, I had a good season. I'm going to go play for the Seahawks. I'm going to let them pay me all the money they want to. I'm going to go play for the Chiefs. You don't see that.
Well, unless they sign one of your deals.
Come on, Will. You know what I'm saying. How many people in the NFL sign 1-year deals that are actually worth the fuck?
Not
me. Huh?
Jadeveon Clowney.
Jadeveon Clowney's 74.
I'm just saying he signs 1 year's deal. We saw Sue do that for a long
At
time.
the end of their careers, Will.
Yeah, I know.
Not in the first 2 or 3
Well, I'm just saying if you want a guy to stay there for 2 years, put it in the contract. There's nothing that says he can't sign that. If you don't want to guarantee 2 years,
But
then
that's the thing, dude, is that you've got these judges and stuff ruling that the contracts don't matter.
well,
And they're
yeah,
like, okay,
because
if
this
you'll
is the
just go
first
over
year
here.
that they're dealing with it. They're like you said, the lawyers are going to start making this stuff solid, so then they can't get out of it.
I mean, they should have. I don't know how they weren't doing that already. I mean, you're signing contracts for millions of dollars to give to these kids to go do whatever with. And how the hell did you
We're
not have?
still in the early stages of this allowing.
We're not in the early stages of people signing contracts. Will people?
No, but we're in the
contracts.
early stages of like this whole NIL stuff is what I mean. And
Well, I understand all that, but it's not like we don't have any experience signing people to contracts in the history of our country. Like, why should we be this far off from it? Why should we suck this bad at it when there's all kinds of contracts that have been signed for years and years and years?
people are
I don't
dumb.
understand how it's that bad. And once again,
There's a lot of stupid people in this world, correct?
I don't disagree with you at all there. There's more stupid ones than there are bright ones. That is for sure. But I'm telling you, the transfer thing, or like you said, you can do one-time free transfer. And then like C. Wright says, the second transfer, like it used to be, you got to sit out a year.
Unless your coach leaves.
Unless your coach leaves. That is the only time I am okay with it. If you can leave after a year if your head coach takes a bag and goes to another job. Because most of the kids go to these programs for a head coach, and if that guy leaves, they should get a free transfer. That is the only stipulation I would put in it. But other than that,
we see coaches leave as much as players.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying that could be always a carousel there. So if that happens, then yeah, I'm cool with you giving them a free transfer on that. But if not, if none of that stuff takes place, then and you go there, you're stuck for 2 years, man. And that don't mean just because you transfer to this place and y'all wind up sucking and they fired that coach, you don't get a free transfer then, I don't think. I think you should have to stick it out then.
Did you see that we had history made last night?
About?
LeBron James became the oldest player to have a triple-double.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it because, yeah, he got a triple-double, but here, I'll make my case here in a second, but I saw this stat was kind of crazy. LeBron James is the oldest player in NBA history to drop a triple-double. He had 28 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists at 41 years old. Bronny James was 105 days old when LeBron recorded his first career triple-double, January 19, 2005.
105 days old. Wow.
A little over 3 months, 3.5 months old.
That's crazy. That's like the meme of Phillip Rivers and Riley Leonard.
Yeah. But and I understand he technically did it in an NBA game, but here's who he was playing against. Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall, Brandon Williams, and Max Christie.
Solid squad, dude.
Tell me you know who any of those people are.
PJ Washington's the only one I know.
Mind you, he's also playing with Rui Hachimura, Jake LaRavia, Jackson Hayes, and Marcus Smart. This is like a G League game, dude. This is like a YMCA pickup basketball game.
Church league. 100%, dude. LeBron.
Hell, even Drew Timmy got 2 minutes last night.
Dude, I bet LeBron will be the church league MVP.
I'm guessing.
Man, triple-double, 42 years old.
41.
Well, whatever. Good job. Hell yeah. We love it. The replacements. Sure enough, Super James. Well, good for him. That history. You knew they're gonna let him get any of the records that he can possibly get.
In this trash, so his opinion on the matter is likewise. If we're talking about the college football thing, I should be the one that's mad about college transfers. You guys come and poach all our good players. We've had a Heisman winner, number 1 overall pick that got snagged away from us. We've had another Heisman favorite was on his way to win a Heisman until he got injured. If anything, I should be mad about the transfer.
Heisman winner.
Cam Ward.
Cam didn't win the Heisman.
Well, in my mind, he did.
Oh, God. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, y'all do good at prepping quarterbacks for everybody else. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, that's for sure.
Sure do. In the other game last night, Trailblazers beat the Jazz 135-119.
Dude, I took I had the over in this game, and I took it over like 238.5, I think it was. And then the news, Jaren Jackson Jr. was ruled out, and everybody was asking me like, "Man, do you still like this over on Sports Picks?" And I didn't see it till later. I got back to him before the game, but I was like, "Guys, Jaren Jackson Jr. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't he Defensive Player of the Year a couple years ago or something? He was at least on the All Defensive team." And so I'm like, if you take a guy that's one of the best defensive players in the league out of the game, I feel like that should translate to more points. You know, they moved the line down to like 234.5. That damn thing's soared over, bro.
Also, he was there for like a week.
I think he played 2 or 3 games.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like he was like
they found that the growth on his knee when they did the physical for the trade. Well, they'd already made the trade, and they were doing a physical for him, like coming in, you got to check all that stuff out. And that's when they found this growth on his knee. And I don't know what the deal is with it is, but he's got to have that removed.
Yeah. Keep telling everyone about this story while I go grab it.
Yeah, I'm not sure the whole deal with it. I don't know. I know that they said he got traded from the Grizzlies. They were in a big trade there. The Grizzlies trading the farm away. But yeah, he's been up there, and he played 2 or 3 games now, maybe 3. But he's averaging like 22.3 points. He's having, good first couple games with him. But apparently in the MRI and stuff to do the physical for him, they found some growth on his knee, and they had to go in there and remove that, and he will be out for the remainder of the season there, which I kind of figured. I didn't know if it was about going to like that trade. I didn't know if it was for this year for the Jazz. I think they're pretty far back, and we're in a bad spot anyway. I'm really probably preparing more for the future. I like Keontae George a lot, that young kid from Baylor that plays for the Jazz. But I think he's a piece for their future, Jaren Jackson Jr. So, yeah, he'll be done for the year, though. It's called knee growth plasty. Okay.
Yeah.
What is that, Cactus? What do you have any idea? Like, what is the deal with that? Is that like, it didn't sound like it was like a cancerous thing or anything. Do you know what that is?
A weird sounding thing. I don't know what the knee growth is. I know that all this. You throw plasty on the end of everything to talk about those different, weird, funky.
It sounds South. My bad.
You were walking into that one.
Oh, I did. My bad, y'all. I didn't know. I didn't know if that was a real thing. I did see some crazy word that was put up there for it or whatever, and I was like, I don't know what that means.
I used to remember what plasty was for. Let me see. I had to take medical terminology, of course, but I forgot. It's all Latin.
Cactus is sitting there cracking up because I'm a dumbass. Can't have nothing nice.
Let me see. What was plasty? Well, you think this would be
I think it'd be easy to find.
Yeah, I probably just typed. I didn't ask the right question. In medical terminology, the suffix plasty refers to the surgical repair, reconstruction, or remodeling of tissue or an organ. God, I used to remember all these things, like all the prefix and suffixes and what they mean.
It is the growth of
osteo. Anything with osteo, you're talking about the bone.
Yeah, I did know that. Yeah, you got to drink your milk. It says the growth of pigmented Volundular synovitis was discovered in an MRI during a physical after he was traded to the Jazz.
You sound like me talking pitchers.
That's what I was saying. That's a hockey name right there. Jeez, it abbreviates.
How do you find this out? It must hurt or something.
That sounds like that. No, they had to do the physical. I mean, they did an MRI on him for the physical. And it was probably something you couldn't see with just an X-ray or anything like that. They probably had to go in and get the inside images and stuff. But yeah, they found it on the MRI after the trade.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Leroy Jenkins.
Wouldn't you think that you would do that physical before you committed to a trade? So that something like this,
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
Agreed. It blows my mind. I'm just like, we're going to invest. I just can't believe the amount of people that invest exponential amounts of money into
They
folks.
probably knew, though. They probably knew. And
Maybe.
they like, hey, this is easily fixed. And it's not like and they don't care about the season anyway. So they're like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all I was got to say. I guess I feel like it's kind of preparing for the future. Oh,
shout out to Buku.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
Did you mute me?
No, he muted us.
Myself?
Yeah, he muted us, man.
Oh, because I played that clip. Shout out to Buku with a $10 Rumble rant. Appreciate it. Morning, folks. It's Friday. Hope you all have a great day. You too, buddy. What you got planned this weekend? Who you betting on? What you betting on?
Olympic hockey. Ooh, Buku. I didn't give this to you yesterday. You can be mad at me, man, but I found a little team. Shout out to Team USA getting the win yesterday over Latvia. But, man, I took Brock Nelson anytime goal plus 550. I wish I'd have took him 2+ goals, buddy, because he got 2 of them damn things. That would probably been 35-1 or better, but we won't get greedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wins a win. A
Better Day gave out. I mean, it would have been a great pick, too. After the first period when it was 1-1, if you would have laid the 2.5 or whatever with the USA at that point,
you probably got plus 250 or better on that.
Probably. You know, Hellbuck wasn't going to allow any more goals after that.
Yeah. He's a savage, dude. I like Hellbuck.
He's pretty good.
Dude, I know you're about to start talking golf, and I told you this morning before we came on here. I'm looking for a sweet little parlay, dude. I'm trying to parlay a Pebble Beach winner with a Daytona 500 winner. Chat, help us out. I'm telling you, dude. I just put one together. I had like Joey Logano and Jordan Spieth, and it was like plus 34,000 or something.
You know what sucks is when you bet on someone to lead after the first round and they open the day by bogeying hole one, and you go, well, that bet's done.
Yeah. You got to be. Golf is sometimes the
It's
best.
Rare if you bogey the first hole that you actually end up leading.
I don't think I've ever made I haven't won many golf bets for one, but I don't think I've ever made one and actually watched the guy play. Like if I watch somebody play and I bet on him, that guy is going to have the worst round of his entire professional career.
It's okay. I took in the contest I'm in, I took some long shots for that. You got to use 30 different golfers throughout the season, and then you can't use them again. I had my golf guy gave me some long shots. I decided to go with them.
Yeah.
Ludwig Aberg.
Yeah.
He is sitting at +3. Not great.
Not good. Not when the winner's at 10 under.
And he gave me Daniel Berger.
How's he doing?
+1.
Oh, almost as good as Scotty.
He also gave me Ryan Gerard, who shot as good as Scotty.
Man.
It's one of those rare times where we talked about it last week, where if you told me my guy shot as good as Scotty that day, I'm feeling pretty good. Instead, he's tied in 62nd.
Absolutely. You ever tell me the guy that I bet on shot just as good as Scotty did? I'm like, hell yeah, bro. We're pumping along.
Where did Will's golf experts go? Oh, we need to get Eric back on here.
Ooh, yeah, we do. Did you took that C?
No, my Eric, not.
Well, him too. Yeah, him too, man. All of them. I'm here for it.
Fools bet on racing.
Their name is Sim Racing. Like,
didn't even
what?
Notice that.
But I'm like, what?
I didn't even notice that.
We're not betting on racing, man. If we're betting, we're putting full units and all that stuff out there. I'm trying to parlay the Daytona 500 with a Pebble Beach winner, dude. That's all.
That way you can trend on Twitter for a day.
Oh, dude, I will definitely share that ticket. That a baby. Let's go, C-Right. Leon Draisaitl is a savage, dude. He did get a goal yesterday, though. I wanted him to assist, man. I wanted him to lead the league or the tournament in assists. But hell, I think Jack Hughes got 3 assists yesterday.
Yeah,
I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw, if I remember correctly. We wound up winning that thing 5-1 over Latvia.
there's something that happened in golf
Germany won.
Olympics yesterday that what was it? Did I retweet it? There was something that this. Crick, we'll get back to golf here in a second. This almost makes me want to watch some of this Olympic stuff. What a savage. Austin Florian rocked the Venom helmet.
Dude, have you seen all this controversy going on over there over helmets and stuff?
No, but this is sick.
That is sick. That's cool. But they disqualified. I mean, apparently in the Olympics, you're not allowed to express your political, which I kind of agree. It would kind of lead to chaos if you had all the different countries and all the different shit going on in all the countries and everybody's trying to protest that out there or whatever. But I got a real problem with them disqualifying the Ukrainian skeleton participant, the guy for Ukraine that does the skeleton event or whatever. He's been one of the fastest guys in training leading up to this or in the qualifiers. He finished 4th in the worlds or something like that. This guy, he had a helmet, okay? And for one, skeleton is like luge, just like basically like single man bobsled or whatever is what it is. And these people are going down the sides like 75 miles. This guy wanted to wear a helmet, okay, with the faces of former Ukrainian Olympians and coaches that had passed away in the war with Russia and all that stuff going on. He wanted to wear a helmet with their faces on it just to honor them and stuff. And the Olympic Committee said that he's not allowed to do this. It goes against their rules and things like that. They offered a couple little different suggestions. This guy was not going to budge off this. It was really important to him to be able to wear this helmet to honor these folks that have passed on in the war. And they wound up not being able to come to a middle ground on this, and they disqualified that man. Not allowed to compete for his country, something he's trained for his whole damn life. And it's not like he's out there doing some egregious protest or, acting a damn fool and using the platform. He's not doing all that, man. He's trying to honor, people from his team, his country and stuff like that passed away in a very tragic situation. And I have zero problem with you honoring those people, man. And they even said that, like, they offered alternatives like being able to wear a black armband and yada, yada, yada. But I would think that there should be some instances where we let some of this stuff go, bro. What do you think? You're muted up there, but what do you think?
Why does this thing keep muting me? I'm surprised because usually if you pick the side of Ukraine, with how all politics and everything is going, everyone would be on your side. But I get it. If you want to honor someone, okay, go ahead and honor them. But like when it's on your helmet and it's going to be out there on display for everyone, I understand not wanting to allow that in the Olympics and make that.
But here's the thing:
story.
They told him that he could, like, for one, okay, he's on like a luge or a skeleton board or whatever. It's like a bobsled. You're running. These guys reach speeds of 75 miles an hour. How well do you think you're going to be able to see that helmet while he's sliding down the ice? And they even told him that you can have the helmet after or whatever. You can hold it in interviews and you can put it somewhere and all that stuff so it's displayed and whatnot. So what is really the point of making this guy where he can't compete in the event? If you're not going to let him wear it sliding down the ice at 75 mile an hour where nobody can see the damn thing anyway. But as soon as he stops and all the attention's on him, now you're going to let him have it and use it and hold it and wear it, whatever.
I understand. Listen, I understand not having political stuff for the actual.
I don't even think that's really political, dude.
It is.
I mean, I know it is.
It's kind of a big deal. This Ukrainian war,
I know that. I understand all that shit. But this is more like, it's not like he's sitting there and trying to blast Russia and all this different stuff or taking shots at Putin, yada yada. He's just trying to honor people, bro.
When you're this close to World War III, you kind of understand that you don't want to like be responsible for pissing off someone that might start World War III.
a helmet with the faces of some deceased people that
Correct.
passed away in a conflict
There's
is,
been stupider things that have started wars.
I think it's ridiculous.
I mean, hey, listen, they said you could wear it afterwards. Go win damn gold and then hold that thing up, okay?
I mean, look, I don't disagree with that, but I'm just saying we couldn't have found a middle ground. And at the same time, like, I don't know. I think that's the way you really honor them. Go out there and win the damn gold medal.
I'm with Kylo here. This guy, we got Venom. The next person after him should have been Spider-Man.
100%, dude. But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, like,
It's fun.
it's
political.
it's
fun.
It's fun. It's not political, but what's the difference? I get so tired of all this political bullshit being pulled into everything, dude. Everything.
Yeah,
Can't we
once
just have
you
a
allow
little
one
fun?
person to do it, then everyone's going to do it. Like Grass Guy is saying in there. What if a guy would have came up with one of those like memes or like AI images, and it's just like a jacked, ripped Putin, like a pro Putin thing?
That, I mean,
People wouldn't like that.
that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
Political message.
That's not the same thing.
I don't have a problem if they want to take a hard stance and not allow any political shit in the Olympics. I get it. I'm not upset about it.
And I don't know who's the bad guy, guys. I'm not saying that I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't get involved in all this bullshit for a reason. And it's because of stupid shit like this where I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, if you're going to make a rule, there should be no Venom helmets. Everybody should wear a helmet with their country's colors on it and be done with the damn thing. Why are we allowing? No, it's bullshit.
Guys, I think we just figured out Cricket's one of those people on X that has a Ukrainian flag in their bio.
I don't care about any of that shit. I don't care. I don't know. I don't. Good luck to everyone. I want everybody to fucking win. And I love sports. And I get tired of all the political bullshit fucking up my sports.
You want to talk about winning in sports? Check this stat out. Conference championships games played since 2000. The New England Patriots, 14. The next closest team is Philly with 8.
What is this?
This is how many conference championships a team has made since the year 2000.
Okay. Damn.
New England has made 14 conference championships since then. The next closest team is Philly at 8. Dallas, Houston, Cleveland, and Miami have not made one yet.
That's great. That's great.
14, dude. Isn't that an insane stat?
That really is nuts, dude.
Look at this one, too. Conference championships won since 2000. New England 10. Kansas City 5 is second place.
And that was a crazy run by KC, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty nuts, man, when you think about it.
Just wild, man. Back to golf. Round one of the Pebble Beach Pro-Am is in the books. Ryo Hisansu.
Yeah.
He's your leader right now at -10.
Works for me. That's the best I could give you on that name. I mean, that guy's still plus 1,200 to win.
Hard, dude.
That's what I'm saying. He's still plus 1,200 to win the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Sam Burns, King Bradley tied in second. Let's see. Let's see how far we have to get before. Oh, we actually don't have to get that far. I have Akshay Bhatia to top 10.
Akshay Bhatia. Okay. He is currently plus 2,500 to win the whole thing. What is he at?
I just need him top 10. He's at -7.
Oh, so he's only 3 shots out of the lead, dude.
Yeah.
You can get
decided to come back and play. Jordan Spieth. Finally.
Dude, did you see that shot he made yesterday?
The Eagle?
Yeah. Spun one in from the fairway, dude.
That's dope.
Yeah. Oh, God, dude. And there was another one. Oh, Goddard, he's up there at the top. Where's he at? 8 under. But he had a good round yesterday. But he hits one, they're playing with the Pro-Am. You got a guy playing with him. And he hits one on this one hole. I don't know what hole it was. but he sticks it about this far from the cup, dude. I mean, we're talking like 3 or 4 or 5 inches, something like that. His partner comes up.
That's pretty far, Crick. That's pretty long, 5 inches.
Yeah.
It's
But,
pretty long.
well, his partner gave him 0 inches, man, because he dunked it, dude. He dunked it. Rolled it right down the post into the bucket. Looked like a beer pong shot, dude.
That's funny. Look who's been having. He played well last week. Look who's kind of having a little resurgence. Ricky Fowler playing some good golf right now.
Man, I like
Don't be surprised if you see Ricky Fowler in the final pairing on Masters.
Also, don't be surprised if you see Ricky Fowler shoot an 80 today. It will be one end of the spectrum or the other. I'll tell you another one.
Dude, this guy, look at how he started. Siwoo Kim, who's been talking about, he's probably been the hottest golfer to start this season. This is like his 4th tournament in a row. I mean, he's finished
for
top
sure
5, I think, in every tournament. Look how he started yesterday. He started with an eagle on 2, birdie. And then it looked like he was about to just go on a tear. Had a couple bogeys, set him back. But, I mean, he finished -5, but he was right up in the mix.
He could have started on 10, too. There was a couple of them that started on hole 10
He
yesterday.
didn't.
He didn't? Okay.
Yeah.
So, damn, he started out on a tear then, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you one I don't hate a little sprinkle on her right now that is sitting at 8 under. Tony Finau is still plus 2,900 to win the whole damn thing.
Really?
Yeah. He's sitting there at 8 under, played well yesterday, very, very well. And I like old Tony Finau, man. And you see some of the bigger dogs like the Scotties and even, Rory. Rory's sitting there still at plus 1,750. Rory's only at 4 under. I understand Rory.
Rory was like a freaking woman on the period because
roller coaster.
That is a fucking we're not just talking bogey. We're talking you go birdie, double bogey, birdie, double bogey, like
right
double.
Dude, that would be so hard to recover from on the golf course.
I mean, he did. I mean, look at the back nine.
That's what I'm saying. That's impressive in itself right there because getting more involved in golf and knowing what it takes to get through a round and stuff like that. And I've never played at Pebble Beach in round 1. So I can't imagine that it would be any easier, but that's a hell of a recovery from Rory to do that.
God, that's crazy, dude.
But
that makes me want to either bet like Rory. I don't think if Rory's going to shoot 500 today or he's going to shoot 5 over, just take both sides.
Just like Ricky. He's going to do the same damn thing, dude. But I'm saying right there, you can get Rory at plus 1,750 at 4 under, or you can get Tony Finau at plus 2,900, only 2 shots out of the lead.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, God, I'm betting it. I'm parlaying Tony Finau with Joey Logano to win Daytona. That'll get you plus 32,900. Worth $1.
So you're saying there's a chance.
That's right, baby.
How did Cam Young do yesterday? Ugh, gross. This dude had Crick. If I told you a guy had 2 eagles in 1 round,
right,
you would think he'd be like in the lead or right there with the lead.
You would think at the very least top 10.
2 eagles.
And what
2 eagles in the same 9 holes on the front 9.
And what did he and shot a 4 under. He's still 4
Listen,
under.
I hope that chat is miserable with us talking about this shit and talking about all these other sports. Because then when football season comes back around, I won't hear you guys bitching about how much we talk about the NFL.
You're always
going to get when we're not talking NFL. This is a shit you get.
100% clear. I will always bitch about talking about the fucking NFL.
That's fine. You're on here talking with me though. That's fine.
Fair enough.
Put in the work. You can bitch all you want.
Fair enough.
But when chat comes at me, why the hell are we talking NFL? Because if not, we're going to be talking about Pebble Beach and Daytona 500. And a guy wearing a Venom mask in the Olympics.
What could go wrong?
What would you rather have?
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair too. I don't know. I kind of enjoy these when we just get off the rails and talk about whatever. I feel like those are
fun for a little bit, but this shit's going to get old in about 2 weeks.
God almighty, I know. At least March Madness creeping up on us, I guess, since college basketball is so cool.
Some would say the coolest.
Not me. I would not say that.
But let's actually talk about something the chat loves when we talk about this. Let's
Okay.
give the people what they want. Robert says only fools gamble. Yeah. We are pretty big fools. But we don't gamble. We win. There's a difference. And we invest.
I bet your life is so exciting, Robert.
The most.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, go swim. We got MLB coming up. Should I challenge Steps?
Yes, absolutely. I got to show you something, dude.
I feel like him and I should have a little MLB challenge this year. I don't know what, though.
I almost forgot, dude. Y'all should totally do that, man. Steps is killer at that NBA. I got to show you this, man. I got this yesterday. My dad's always bringing me cool ass shit, man. He always got buddies that do cool shit, and so that's where I get a lot of my stuff in my bag and everything. He showed me a picture of this thing the other day, dude. I was like, bro, I got to have that. But look at this thing, dude. This is carved out of a single piece of wood.
Oh, that's dope.
Dude, ain't that fucking cool, man?
Mm-hmm.
He was showing me this table the other day. It's like an old school table at his buddy's house that's made out of a wagon wheel. I imagine Patriot probably has one in his house too. But on this table sitting this badass like ghost of the forest carving or something. And I was like, dude, I got to have that. Ask him what he wants for it. And he said, man, tell him if he'll put it in his background and give me a shout out. So shout out to Burton. But he said, if he'll do that, man, he said he can have that damn thing. It's like, my guy, bro.
What a
Ain't
good
that cool,
dude.
man?
What a
One more
good dude.
time.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. When you slowly started holding that up at first, I had no idea where this was going.
Didn't know what it was, huh?
It kind of looked strange there for a second.
He carved that out of a single piece of wood, bro.
That's dope.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, look. Wait. There's a hole at the top. You should get some grass and give it hair.
It's just like you could put a little hole in
That's what
the.
I'm saying. Give him a little fuzz.
Dude, that might not be a bad idea, bro.
I'm saying.
I'm going to get him like a big orange Tennessee wig.
There you go.
Yeah, I like it, dude. I'm here for it.
Super James thought it was a breadstick.
Bro, that'd be a big breadstick. I'm telling you, it's large, bro. It's like, look, it's almost as tall as my damn nutcracker.
Careful now.
Yeah, whoops. We went off the rails.
All right, let's get into something that I know Grass Guy's excited about.
That I'm being flown out to Saudi Arabia to compete in a Fanatics flag football game.
So if you guys don't know, Tom Brady and Logan Paul are teammates on a football game in Saudi Arabia. And Tom, I don't know if you guys know this, pretty competitive.
A little bit.
The reason why I want to show you this clip is because Tom pretty much roasts Logan Paul. It's pretty funny. I don't know. Have you seen this yet? So Logan's his teammate, and Tom's trying to say, like, listen, man, like you're about to be playing against former NFL players, so I'm going to need you to step it up. I think current NFL players as well. I think Saquon Barkley's going
For a
you know, all kind of stuff. A little flag football. It's a little flag football tournament that the Saudis are putting on. Basically, they're all going out there to get it back.
Well, yeah. No offense, but if the Saudis are doing anything right now, they're giving away big bags.
Oh, we'll come out there and do a podcast.
Absolutely. Tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
we'll support LIV Golf. I don't care.
But whatever they want us to support.
Whatever. Give us one of them fucking bags. One time.
But listen to this. It's pretty funny.
You know what?
With you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually a little worried for you because I know
Worried for me.
Well,
So this is where Tom comes at him. This is where he pokes the bear. Now you got to remember, Logan Paul's a showman,
A
right?
douchebag.
He's a showman.
He's a douchebag.
you're a good athlete, but you're like,
No.
I don't. You're these guys
Great.
are another level.
I am the highest level. I am the level.
No, you're not the level.
I am the level.
You're a good athlete, but honestly, when I'm
great
looking, when I'm
athlete.
thinking of Saquon Barkley, and I'm thinking of like
Bro, can Saquon
Odell
Barkley
Beckham and Justin
a
Jefferson.
flip off the top rope?
Have you not seen?
I would bet right now that Saquon Barkley could do a flip off the top rope.
It
Right now.
gets funnier, dude. it gets funnier. We start talking about high school football stats
Oh God.
here in a minute.
80 moonsault off
jump
the top
over
rope
someone's
onto
head on
LA
the
It's
Knight.
cute. It's a great, I love WWE. It's very cute. But honestly, this is like real football. This is real
So what-
competition.
I was an all-state linebacker. I rushed for 1,200.
All-state linebacker.
Okay. Good for you. You're good for you. I was all state too, bud. I'm not going out there playing that damn football game.
Saquon rushed for 2,000 yards in the NFL.
In the league. in the league, bro. Come on.
Tom says like a geriatric woman. Yes, he does. He's the best at it too.
The best.
No one sits better a
Nobody.
geriatric woman than Tom.
Y'all give him unlimited ammunition.
I mean, all these guys are kind of sitting pretty gay. I'm not gonna lie.
They all look like, yeah. They'd at least hold it in their mouth till the swelling went down.
yards, 19 touchdowns my senior year.
Well, let's see what you can still bring it. I mean, look, we all had a great pass. I won 7 Super Bowl. Who don't gives a shit? You know what matters? This game, March 21st in Saudi. I'm glad you're going to be there, and I'm glad you're finally going to participate in like a competition that
This
matters.
guy's insane.
I love that this dude. And I mean, I already love Tom, but like the fact that he's always so damn competitive. No one gives a shit that I won 7 Super Bowls. The only thing that matters is the next game that we got on March 20, whatever he said.
Absolutely, dude.
That fucking mindset, dude.
The Saudi flag football championships. Yes.
Tom, the hell we doing with these glasses too, dude? Like, what are we doing?
Jeez. All these, like you said, all these guys look rough in this, man. And they paid a bunch of money for them clothes.
Those glasses probably cost more than my car.
I would bet that right now. We talking the Liberty?
Hey,
No, all my cars combined.
Yeah, all of them combined. you might not be wrong. Those things can see the future or something.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hold on. Let me rewind this for a second.
insane. The audacity of Tom Brady. I can't believe it. Wins 7 Super Bowls, thinks he can just go around and talk about his flag football game like it's going to be the Pro Bowl.
First of all, he can.
The Pro Bowl is actually,
He won 7 Super Bowls.
and Pro Bowl actually is a flag football game now.
Watch this.
It's going to be way better than that.
I mean,
I'm told.
better than the Pro Bowl.
Way better than that.
So then Tom Brady, after this, tweeted out, I was having a good day, but now I'm pissed, or now I'm mad because of what Logan was saying here, like saying that he's the standard. He's the most athletic. He's most pro. Now you got to remember, this is what the Paul brothers do. They're great salesmen. They got to hype stuff up. They got to create controversy. They got to get people to do. I mean, this is what they do, right?
Yeah. That's what they do. They are good at that. They get paid for that shit.
So then, of course, that clip goes viral. So then he does another one, right? He does another one responding to what everyone's saying online, right?
You're a good athlete, but honestly, when I'm thinking of Saquon Barkley, I love WWE. It's very cute, but honestly, this is like real football.
Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama's.
I gotta pause it. They're gonna hit me. Cool, dude. You can flip off a rope. Do it when a 300-pound lineman's trying to rip your head off.
I wish they were playing this football game in full pads. God almighty. I would love to see somebody just crack back on that stupid motherfucker.
Dude, speaking of Saquon, YouTube brought up one of our old streams from last year. Yeah. I forgot we did a show on this about Saquon not being worried about the Madden curse. Madden curse might be back. He didn't get injured, but he didn't have a good season.
Is it ever really gone anywhere?
I mean, it kind of died down for a few years after who was it? Was it Mahomes that was on the Madden cover and then won the Super Bowl next year or something?
People just don't realize that it's hard to have back-to-back. If you get on the Madden cover, it means you had one of the best seasons in the NFL the year before, if not the best. And it's really hard to replicate that. I think people read a little too much into the Madden curse.
I got to verify this real quick before we talk about it.
What up, some guy? Good morning, man.
Fill for me for 20 seconds.
You're good. He said, dang, I just got an ad during the live stream. First time that's happened. Okay. Alyssa likes Logan in the WWE. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, the guy's a great showman. I mean, he definitely gets the clicks, things like that. Grass guy thinks the Madden curse is gone, man. You ain't wrong, Super James. Somebody drops one of them Brady passes in that flag football game. You better watch out. He's going to lose his mind. What are you looking for? Hell yeah.
Well, it's coming from Yahoo Sports, so I'm guessing it's got to be true.
What is it?
The NFL will have a Wednesday game to open the 2026 season with the Niners Rams in Australia being played either on Wednesday or Thursday as part of the opening weekend. Whichever day the game does not take place, the Seahawks home opener will be on. So I don't know how I feel about starting the season. I mean,
so we may have a game as the Super Bowl champion. Yeah, you got to start with Super Bowl champs.
You know what I mean? Like, I know Australia is basically like a whole day ahead of us. They're like, what, 20 hours ahead of us or whatever it is. Well, 20 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't keep up with all that shit. But
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, I feel like we got plenty of time to plan for this.
Yeah, but I don't know why we would start off the
why can't we play it on Friday like we already do some of these games?
Because I think the Cowboys are playing in Brazil on that Friday.
Oh, that's why we're doing that. Why? Well, I don't know, man. I mean, you plan this shit a little bit better. My thing. I understand you want to have the standalone game, so everybody's got to watch your trash, but
you got an ad during the live stream? Well, thank you. I got like 3 pennies off of that. Appreciate it.
Well, let's go. I got to grab a refill real quick. I don't know. I think we start the season with the Super Bowl champ. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Me too. What is a CKO? Just notice Will is the CKO.
I have no idea.
Fill me in, some guy. I don't mind the overseas game. I do think it is more fair if you make every team do one. But I mean, at least they give the teams flexibility of whether they want to take their bye afterwards or not. I do like it. It grows the sport and it makes the players a whole bunch more money. So there's no going back. The NFL or the league is just going to keep expanding it. Oh, Chief Kindness Officer. Yeah.
Dude, it dawned on me. It dawned on me when I was walking to the damn kitchen.
Do I still have that up?
Huh? Still have what up?
I do still have Chief Kindness Officer up.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, no,
funny, let me fix that.
Yeah, it dawned on me as I was walking out. I was like, oh, he's talking about the Chief Kindness Officer, man.
Let me see. There you go.
I think you should leave that up, dude.
Think so?
Yeah, I do.
How about that?
Most, bro. That's right, baby. That's right.
Chief Kindness Officer. Thanks for holding me accountable. You're welcome. What else we got? Chiefs are hiring former NFL running back and current Oklahoma running backs coach DeMarco Murray. They're making moves, man.
Okay.
Chiefs are making moves. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything before I move on to the next thing. I think I did miss.
Got Nothing. We got highlight today, don't we?
Yeah, let's get our highlight done, and I got a couple other things for us to talk about.
All right.
To talk about it's Highlight Friday. I meant to get my picks out and take a look at the odds, but like since the match starts at noon my time, 9 a.m. when the odds get released, and then the noon window that we have is like my busiest time at work. So I'm like, obviously I'm working. Didn't get a chance to put it out there, but today I don't work, so I will be putting out highlight picks today, and we have until 7 p.m. Eastern. This is the World Highlight League. We will be covering the Highlight League all spring season. Season started this past Tuesday. Today they're playing at the Jam Arena. I wonder if that's different than where the other matches are. I wonder if that's the new court.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'll ask Julie about that. But we got highlight today, Craig. I caught a little bit of it on my lunch break. So watched Goshieri out there in that first match yesterday.
How did you do? What happened in the first match? Let's talk about it, man.
Let's look at it. Let's take a look. I didn't see the final. I didn't get to see the final results, but that's what today's for.
That's right.
We have what I tell you, Craig. I must have saw them in the first set because they were looking good. What did I tell you though? It might take Goshieri and Ubia to get a little in sync, and you got all the value on Urrutia and Nicholas, who ended up coming back winning the final 2 sets. God, look how close Goshieri and Ubia were to winning 2-0. 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
There's three sets, and you got each set goes up first to 6.
Yep. Trying to look.
That is awesome. So you got Urrutia and Nicholas defeated Goshieri and Ubia. Wait, who won? Oh, it's tied 3-3. We had a tie yesterday. Lalu and Stan defeated Arta and Gaio 2-0. Urrutia and Ikeda defeated Gonaga and Ubia 2-1. What's that?
Don't bet against Lalu.
We tried warning you yesterday.
Yeah, don't bet against Lalu.
Don't do it.
He's the next Goshieri.
Our guy Ben and Gaio 2-0 victory.
What'd I tell y'all? I said you bet on Ben every match.
Yeah.
Ben's having comeback player of the year, baby.
Comeback player of the year, most improved, MVP. He's front runner for all of them right now.
I'm just saying, bro. Lock it in.
Arta defeated Ikeda and Goshieri. We told you Goshieri was going to win that.
I didn't. I told you to bet against him in the first set.
I tried to warn you guys. I tried to warn you.
Hammer timed. Whatever. If you bet,
he was probably pissed off from losing the first match.
The way they lost it, he definitely was.
Listen, this is how you would have known. This is how you would have known, Crick, to not bet against him in that first set. When you saw that the final match came down to whether they were going to tie or lose the match, you know Goshieri wasn't going to let him lose. That's why you got to be watching this live.
Especially the way they lost that first match. If they come out and just thump them first set 6-1, then let the second one slip away and lose the third set, you know that guy is over there just stewing in it the whole time. He's set up in his chair, bro.
You know what's crazy? You don't see this that often. Or at least maybe you do, but I just recognize it. Goshieri and Ubia actually scored more points in the match, but lost it.
I bet you do probably see that more than you realize. Because you do see a lot of times where a team will like win the set, but they lose one like 6-1 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the other two they won like 6-4 or something. So we probably do.
That's crazy though, dude.
Oh man, that would be a fun bet to have. The highest scoring team of the match, or like the set or whatever, the highest scoring team to be the losing team. A little anti-correlated.
Oh, I love that.
That'd be sweet, dude.
Today we got the Chargers taking on the defending champs, the Cyclones. This is going to get interesting. You can bet on this over at DraftKings Sportsbook, by the way, or if you're in the great state of Florida, you can bet over at Hard Rock Bet. You go over here to DraftKings, scroll down to A to Z Sports. Right underneath, hockey is highlight. You click the World Highlight League. Today, about 12 p.m. Eastern, the odds for the matches will be up. but they do have the season long who's going to end up being the champ. As you can see, the defending champs, Cyclones, are your favorite at plus 300. Chargers, who also are playing today, is plus 450.
Okay.
But here's what we got. Now that we've seen every team at least once, Crick, we're starting to get a feel for things. You know,
We are. Y'all know this comes on, like Will told you earlier, this comes on tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
yeah. And if you like betting on sports with us, Jai-Alai has been, I don't think we've had a losing season yet. Like, we're pretty damn good. The odds are just so nice and so juicy.
There's a lot of value in Jai-Alai. You do need to watch some of it, get used to it, get familiar with it, get an idea for who the players are and the big dogs are on each team. But there is a lot of value in Jai-Alai if you can.
I would argue too, once you've got the hang of what, Jai-Alai and how matches work and whatnot, it's probably the best live betting sport.
Dude, I love it, bro. I love it. And you don't have to go crazy on this, y'all. Especially, once again, I told y'all yesterday, if you don't understand it completely yet, you don't have to go crazy putting a bunch of units in. You can put your 10, 15 bucks in and have several different bets that are fun little bets. And that'll be the most fun you've had 3 hours watching something you don't know nothing about that you've ever had, man. I'm telling you. And once you get the hang of it and understand what's going on, this stuff's second to none, man, as far as betting goes.
Well, once you start learning these players too, you'll figure out which players and which doubles partners are really good at coming back after losing the first set. And that if you just watch it and your guys lose the first set, then you live bet them to come back to win the next two, you're getting such good odds, over 5-1.
So, dude, if you would have bet whoever it was that played Goscieri and them in the first match yesterday, if you would have bet them after they lost that first set 6-1 to Goscieri, you'd have probably got over 5-1 on your money for them to come back and win the thing, especially against the best highlight player on the damn planet. And there's a lot of y'all out there.
It would have been 10-1 live.
It might have been. It could have been probably like 850 or something. But a lot of y'all like to bet tennis and stuff too, man. If y'all like betting tennis, you will love betting this stuff.
Yeah, check out some highlight tonight. We're going to have the Chargers and Cyclones tonight. We're going to kick things off with EJB and Robin taking on Jairo and Bradley. I imagine Jairo and Bradley are probably the favorites in this one.
Probably, but I don't think it's big, man. I bet it'd be like minus 125, plus 105 or something, I would think, in favor of Jairo and Bradley. I'm going to go with EJB in 3. EJB and who's he with? Robin, I think was one of the new faces last season in the Highlight League that kind of burst onto the scene, man.
Yeah.
I like EJB and Robin in 3.
We got a new person today, Edgy. Let me see real quick if we got a name up yet. Hold on. Teams.
See if they tell us how to say it.
Yeah. I'll forget it anyways, but
It's your B-Day.
B-Day, Macarena. Here we go.
Some guy.
Oh, young guy.
Oh, the young guys coming in, man. I'm telling you, yeah, they are great names, bro. And that's EJB is SD's favorite highlight player.
Okay, why can't I click? Maybe he doesn't have a profile yet. There's Robin, by the way.
Okay.
Julian. Yeah, Julian.
Yeah, we like Julian. Our guy Julian's been on here with us before.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got a profile yet.
Well, dude, you got to be very, very careful betting against the new faces in highlight. You saw it last season with Lou and some of these young guys. Robin's another one. You got to be careful betting against the new faces that you don't really know about, and you usually get pretty good value on them. It's almost worth just taking the new guy and his partner for the plus money. Yeah, they won 2-0 the other night.
Same thing when guys switch teams. You gotta
yeah.
That's another reason why we faded Goscieri and them yesterday, was because they haven't really played together yet. If you want to know how to pronounce their names, so most of these will be all updated here soon. But you just go to click on their profile and then you click this little button right here. Zulaika. We say Zulaka, but it's Zulaika.
Zulaika.
Benny never corrects us on that when we say Zulaka, but he always says Zulaika.
I know.
Benny doesn't correct us.
Our guy Benny's just cool as the fan, bro.
Yeah, he's too nice. Edgy and Julian taking on Jed and our guy Jed and Unda. Ooh. think we go with the new guy.
I am going with the new guy. I'm going with Eggy and Julian in 2.
Okay. And Migarena and Hyro are going at. God, that's going to be a good match.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm going to Migarena. I feel like Hyro got one this week against the new guy. Kind of put him in his place. Let him know that the old dog here. He's been around the block a few times. Knows a few extra tricks. I'm going to Migarena.
Hyro in 3.
Ooh.
Hyro in 3.
Shot. You're calling the set too and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am. I'm ready for it.
Zuleika. I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
I still don't think you are.
I don't think I am either. And I just clicked his name. Going back to Zulaka. Zulaka and Manu. Probably Manu. Manu's going to be favored.
That's B-Mac's favorite highlight player, man. He loves him some Manu. Manu 2-0.
I'm going to go with Zulaka for the upset.
All right.
Not to after getting his name wrong all these years. So
yeah, he's probably not going to do well for you today because you can't say his name.
I'm picking him. I'm backing him. You know,
I wouldn't even put my cest on for you.
Looks at the camera. That's for you, Will.
Yeah, take that, game on.
You won't even have me on your podcast.
Zuleika, you're welcome anytime, sir.
Robin and Bradley today. This one's going to be interesting. I got to go with my guy, Bradley.
We love our guy, Bradley. Who's he playing there?
Robin.
Ooh, dude. I don't know. I'm intrigued about this match, so I like to watch this one just for some research, some study for future bets there. I like to see how these guys fare against each other. I don't want to bet against my guy, Bradley, though. I do think it's going 3 sets.
Dude, I love that we end all these matches with a banger. They put the best match possible last, which is how you got to do it.
Absolutely. The highlight people do it right, man.
Oh, we got Zulaka and Migarena taking on Inaki and Manu. I don't even know. I'm going to say 3. This goes 3 sets. I'm going to play it safe.
I'm going to take Zuleika and Migarena in 3.
Zuleika? Is that how you say it?
Zuleika.
I was saying Zulaka and Zuleika, but Zuleika.
Zuleika. Yep.
Zuleika, long time.
Zoo like that?
You like that? Oh man. You know what we don't really look at that much on here? Betting wise.
What's that?
We never bet the team to win. But you can bet which team is going to win today. Or you can bet the tie. The tie is where the money's at.
And that's came through the last 2 days on the tie, y'all.
Yeah.
Right now, if you go look at it on DraftKings, you're only going to have the winner, like the winner of the league for the season, like your champion. You're only going to have those odds up. But go back and check it about 3 hours before. Like I said, on Friday, it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So look at that about 3:30 or 4 p.m. Eastern time, and you'll have all the odds listed. You'll be able to pick the team you want. You can pick individual matches, sets, all that stuff. That'll be about 3 hours before it gets started. Yeah, you got to be careful with that one, don't you, some guy?
This is on ESPN3, FUBO TV, or their YouTube channel. Links to all of that and their website is in the description of the stream. Go check out the World Highlight League. Chargers for Cyclones tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be tuning in. You should be tuning in too, because I'm telling you, this thing is a great sport to not only watch, but great to bet on. And we love winning bets. Kind of what we do here.
That's what we do here, man.
Boo. Yeah.
That's right, baby. That's right. It feels good to have Highlight back in the fold, sir.
Oh, it does, dude. And it was perfect timing right after the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
God, I want to sit and thinking like, man, what are we going to watch? What are we going to bet on? What are we going to do? Highlight came through. When has Highlight not come through for us?
It never, not once has it not come through. It always comes through.
That's what I'm talking about. You got any other stories or something that you've been looking at?
Let me see, man. Let me check and see what's going on
here. I'm in no rush this morning. We got all the time in the world.
Let's see. We talked about LeBron, his oldest triple-double. Longtime fugitive nabbed trying to attend the games. Slovak fugitive caught when he tried to watch Olympic hockey. Says a Slovak.
That is a diehard guy.
That's what I'm saying. That guy loves his hockey. He says a Slovak fugitive who had been on the run for 16 years was finally arrested when he turned up in Milan to support his national ice hockey team at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics. The 44-year-old man, who was not named, was wanted by Italian authorities for a series of thefts committed in 2010, bro. Holy shit.
Damn.
He's to serve a pending sentence of 11 months and 7 days. This guy has been on the run for 16 years, and he's got less than a year to spend. I'm sorry, bro. Just go lay down and take a nap for a minute. There ain't no way I've been running for 16 years if I've only got 11 months and 7 days to spend in that damn thing. I would get that behind me. I'm just saying, that seems insane to me.
That is pretty crazy.
Who did Trump pardon? What is this talking about on ESPN?
I don't know. I saw that, but all the headlines just said that he pardoned them. They didn't say why or what it was. I haven't looked into the story. You want to do Parent Den right now?
Yeah, dude. Tell me some stories.
Some Callahan stories.
Those are my favorites.
Oh my God. So the other day, my wife shared this story out on her Instagram. You should go check it out. 4 under 4 plus one more over on Instagram. How about the ex-NFL Super Bowl champion arrested for murder in Chattanooga?
That's been a crazy story going on around here for a couple weeks now or something. But there's a guy.
Fill me in on it. I'm listening.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know what high school. Did he play at Ottawa-Buku or something? I know this all happened out in Ottawa. But he went to Ohio State and then wound up going to the league. He played for the Jets and a couple different. He was like the 2015 Sugar Bowl defensive MVP. And but he's from this area down here. And apparently he is, allegedly, let's make sure we get our allegedlys in there because this is America and innocent until proven guilty or whatever. But they've got a lot against this guy. He called the authorities. They got over there. He tried to say that she slipped in the shower or something, but apparently there is a lot of evidence, allegedly, a lot of evidence and stuff that tells otherwise. The house was real messed up. She's got this young lady had stab wounds and stuff. She had stab wounds on her leg with no cuts in the pants. So they were trying to say, those pants were put on afterwards. Apparently this guy's also got charges pending for aggravated assault in Ohio. There's a couple different places that he has had battery charges and different things. So this guy clearly just a piece of shit. But yeah, allegedly he is the judge denied his bail yesterday. I think he's set for trial or something first or second week of March. But the judge denied his bail yesterday for good cause, it seems like. But yeah, I don't know what's going on really with the ins and outs of that Buku. SD's been keeping me a little informed on that. She pays more attention to the news around these parts than I do. But yeah, it seems like a very, very weird story going on there. But yeah, I did see where the judge denied his bail yesterday, and he's set to. And they're even saying right now that it can meet the terms to go after capital punishment. They said I guess that there's certain things that allows them to be able to seek the death penalty. They didn't know if they were going to do that yet or not. That's always a weird deal too when you get that involved and stuff like that. They'll usually wind up making a plea deal or something like that. They'll give him life in prison, which they ought to throw him under the jail and be done with it. But yeah, no, I don't know. Weird story, Buku. Weird story, but it's kind of crazy. It's just
the
crazy.
Classic. She fell on the knife in the shower.
Yeah, dude. Right.
Sounds like
right. And then, like I said, apparently they were looking after because he tried to say she fell. Apparently the microwave is shattered. This dude had blood on the inside of his phone case, dude.
He probably ran in there to try to. This is why I don't keep knives in my shower. I'm just not that daring.
I understand.
Is this the ex-Jets?
Yeah.
Or the Jets pick? Oh, it's that guy. Okay, yeah, I saw that story, but we pulled it up briefly, but I haven't read into it. So that's that guy?
That's that guy, yeah. And they had his bail hearing, I guess, here in town yesterday, and he was denied bail. I guess he's supposed to be in court on like first or second week of March, like March 9th or something like that. That they're supposed to do that, but they're saying that they could still pursue the death penalty in this case.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get it.
Well, you deserve it, you piece of shit.
I'm gonna allegedly say he's guilty as hell.
That's what I'm saying. If you did it allegedly, all that shit, and cross the T's and dot the I's and all that shit, but if you did all that, why are we wasting taxpayer dollars feeding this motherfucker for the next 30 years?
He was a Super Bowl champ with who?
I don't know.
The Jets.
Who said he was Super Bowl champ? Super Bowl champ. Okay, Buku said that. Okay, I don't know. He played. Only played with a few different. He was the 2015 Sugar Bowl defensive MVP when he was at Ohio State.
Damn,
I do know that. But yeah,
damn.
Very, very weird deal, dude. Very weird deal. Well, you get what you deserve, guy.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Oh, yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Meth is death.
Oh, I just saw this. Hopefully, it's persistent earlier. You said Will is most pro now. I have been most pro. I am the mostest of the pros.
Most perplexity pro.
I can't even say that. Dude, I can't wait to see how much easier it is to talk when I get my tooth.
Yeah, that's gonna be a game changer.
I think we're like 6 weeks. I think when's my appointment? Hold on.
I don't even know if we're 6 weeks out, dude. I think we might be closer than that. If you had 6
Dude,
weeks,
I might get a new under just in time for Callahan's birthday.
6 weeks with the over under. I'd bet the under.
Oh no, it's probably going to be longer than that. My appointment's March 16th, but that's just the appointment to like make sure everything looks good, and then we got to get the tooth made.
Golly, this is a process,
dude. Yeah, it is.
He said it is. Jamie said that he was with the Chiefs in 2020, but didn't play in the Super Bowl. Okay. And Dogspot wants a video of your first words once you get that tooth, bro.
Oh, I'm not going to talk until our next live stream after I get it in. I'm just going to smile. That's all I'm going to do is smile.
I'm going to bet the no on that. I bet you talk.
The one thing that I hate the most about it, Crick, is because I just naturally am always like a big smiler, but I have been holding it back. I mean, I still do it when we're all on here on Sundays and laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I am usually just always just,
I get
smiling, you know, and I've been consciously holding it back because my tooth, you know.
That's what cracked me up when Beardo was talking about y'all down at that Texas and Florida game, and everybody was complimenting on your jersey and stuff, and you'd be like, "Hell yeah, thanks, man." They're like, "Oh."
I thought I'd fit in.
No, you're a
little too south.
Yeah, a little too far south than that. Yeah, Florida might as well be a northern state.
Okay, that's fair. I did get a little snobby, like some snobbish attitudes down there, you know.
Yeah, you will get that in Florida.
Well, you should have seen Beardo down there, dude. He, you wouldn't think this, but like, we went into a college bar, and this is a college bar before a football game, and he
told me about this. He told me this on Bro Science last week.
Yeah, he was so uncomfortable. I listened to the beginning of that show. You guys were doing great. That was fun. I listened to like the first 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, dude, he was like, that's like not his scene. And I didn't know this about him. Because it's one of those college bars where they've got, you know, like 2 bars downstairs and there's stairs that go upstairs. I don't know how many bars were there. We never made it upstairs. But like, it's just your classic college bar where they take everything out of there, leave a couple of tables for like standing tables, whatever. But everyone's just shoulder to shoulder in this gross ass bar, trying to, you know, fight each other to get another beer, and everyone's just crushing beers, hanging out, just having a good time. And Beardo's in there, and we're double fisting, right? Because they're the 12-ounce cans, and you know it takes forever to drink anyway. So we're double fisting. It's cooler in there, which was nice compared to being outside. But he's just he got this like nervous look on him. He's like being real quiet, which is like not Beardo, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, "You good, buddy?" And he's like, "Dude, this is all new to me. This ain't my scene." And I'm like, "Really?"
That's exactly word for word what he told me. He was like, Will took me in this fucking bar, man. And it was like people just on top of you, man. Just
if you're claustrophobic, you would have hated this.
I was like, see, I like dive bars. I like the little college bars. I don't like the most popular college bar in town. I don't want to be at that fucking place with all that nut to butt all the way through the damn thing.
Was, in defense, this was not the most popular one, but every bar was because we were like 2 hours away from kickoff.
On a Saturday in a college town in the South on a big game week, like Texas coming to town, it's a big game week stuff. Yeah, all those are going to be hell. They'll be packed when they're playing Florida A&M.
This even happens in Pullman. I mean, it happens at every college football game. Like, but no, I was feeling like I was back in college, dude, because this is what we were doing back then. You know, just
right. That's what I'm saying. That's back when that was more my scene, man. You're in the early 20s or whatever, and you're out there balls to the wall. Like I said, all night long. I've been there, done that plenty of times, dude. But I could see Beardo being a little uncomfortable in that spot.
He was. We got through about 4 of those beers, and he was starting to loosen up a little bit.
Right. Yeah, I got the Amen fuel flowing.
They had a cool neon sign above the guy's bathroom that said, "Please don't do coke in the bathroom."
God, I might have went to jail in Gainesville trying to steal that thing.
It was sweet. It was like that one. It was like a light up.
I've never seen a neon. I've seen them before in like little frames and stuff. Yeah, little signs, but I've never seen a neon. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was great. All right, let's do paint. Oh, go ahead.
Especially knowing that nobody's actually going to listen to that.
No, it makes me want to actually do coke in the bathroom.
It makes you want to do all the coke in the bathroom when they tell you don't do it.
Dude, even that was a disgusting bathroom. Oh my God. They all are.
You got to be careful where you're doing your coke.
Yeah. It's one of those bathrooms that has like no stalls. It's just everything's open.
It's free reign, like trough or something in there.
It wasn't a trough. No, they had like one toilet, which I don't know why they always put the toilet right where you walk in, because it was like where you walk in, there's one toilet. So if you had a shit, everyone's going to see you walking in, and that door is always like held open, so the whole bar can see you taking a shit if you have to.
For one, I'm never
room has urinals.
Shit at a place like that.
Oh, bro, there's this bar in Pullman called the Coug right up on campus.
Yeah,
and it's like small. It's like just, I don't even know how many feet, but it's pretty small. You could probably pack 100 people in there. That's about it. Like that would be shoulder to shoulder.
Right?
But they just serve beer and cheap ass wine in there. And it was an afternoon. So it wasn't a busy time. It was an afternoon. We were in there. I can't remember what we were doing, but we're all having drinks. And I was like, I have to shit. And they have one of those bathrooms where you open the door and there's just a toilet right there. And there's no way to lock the door or anything like that. And I said, fuck it, I have to go.
Is this when you were in college?
Yeah.
I would have went to my dorm room.
No, dude, it was like a 20-minute walk back to my house. And I'm telling you, I had, and I said, fuck it. And I went in there and I'm like, if that door opens, it opens.
Do you have any gas stations around this thing or anything? I would have went to, I wouldn't have done it.
No, it's up by campus. There's nothing up there.
I'd have seen y'all in about an hour.
Nope, I did it. I said, fuck it.
Real American hero, dude.
The fastest shit I've ever taken.
Of course, Jamie, you have to be careful where you do your Coca-Cola.
100%. Yeah.
100%.
They're big health freaks down there. They don't want you drinking all that sugar. Beer's okay, but the Coca-Cola is too much, you know?
Yeah, that's why you're pushing it then.
I think secretly they have a Pepsi contract is why.
That's probably exactly what it is, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. Tell me about Cal, man.
All right. On this episode of Parent Den, we're going to talk about my 3-year-old because
he's a savage.
Funny as shit. So apparently, this is secondhand for my wife because I wasn't here. But so in our house, I'm down here on the main floor. The only room down here is this room, my office. And then you go out here, you've got the kitchen, living room, all that kind of stuff out there. And the upstairs has all the bedrooms and whatnot, and the washer dryer and stuff like that. So we have one bathroom down here, the main bathroom that everyone uses. And we got 2 upstairs, one in the hallway and then one in our master bathroom, right? So obviously the boys are always playing in here and whatnot, and everyone just while we're down here, everyone uses that bathroom. Well, apparently the other day, Cal kept going upstairs to go to the bathroom. My wife's like, "What? Why are you going upstairs?" So she noticed it. And when I say bathroom, I mean he had, when he takes a shit, he'll pee down
Right.
here.
Right,
but
right.
he has to go take a shit upstairs.
Cal's like me. He's gonna go back to the dorm room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he goes upstairs, and my wife keeps asking. She's like, "I don't care as long as you're going. Who gives a shit, whatever." But she just asked me. She's curious. She's like, "Cal, why don't you just go potty down here?" He's like, "I can't, Mom." She's like, "Why?" Like, that's Ace's bathroom. All right. I need my own space.
Look, I respect this opinion. 3 years old or not, I 100% get it. It's so funny that we led into this with the story before this, but I 100% support Cal's decision in this.
He's like, "I need my own space, Mom. That's Ace's space. I need my own space to go potty." She's like,
Dude,
"Okay."
I want to lock 3 doors and turn the fan on as loud as it'll go.
He goes. And I was like, "Okay, but you can just go down here. I mean, this bathroom's for everyone. It's not just Ace's." And he's like, "But Mom, that bathroom's boring."
I have absolutely nothing to do in there. What's so special about the bathroom upstairs? Why is it so
nothing? It's the bathroom that my oldest daughter uses. There's nothing for him in there. At least in this one, he's got books.
Yeah, he in there playing with straighteners and stuff, man. Well, he's in there playing with all that crazy
boring, Mom.
Yeah, it's boring, Mom. It's no fun for me. I'll tell you, that kid is awesome.
God, I know. I was putting him to bed last night, and he told me we talked about 20 different topics in about a 3-minute span.
Oh, if you got to 3 minutes, man, I don't even think you got to 3 minutes. I bet. I know how them young kids will do. Squirrels and stuff,
especially when they're tired.
Oh yeah, dude, they're fighting it, just talking about shit don't even make no sense and stuff anymore.
Yeah, I was telling him we were laying there like I always lay with him, and I'm like, "Hey, guess what? Dad doesn't work tomorrow. I get to stay home." He's like, "Really?" "Yeah." And then he goes, "But Dad, then you're gonna go back to work, and then you're not gonna come visit my house." And I'm like, What do you mean? I visit this is my house too.
Yeah,
I visit your house every night when I go to work.
Yeah, and I'll let you live in my house. You're gonna live in my house for 15 more years.
Dad, you're not gonna visit my house. You can go work and not visit my house. I go, "Well, that is not until Monday, dude. I'm trying to tell you, I got 3 days off. But Dad, you're not gonna visit my house. You go to work." I'm like, "Okay, dude, whatever you're saying."
Okay, fine, dude. I guess I'm not invited to your house. All right.
And then he's like, "Ace wants to be 34 like you. He wants to be big and 34 like you."
Big and 34.
Because then we got on the topic of doing the show in the morning. He's like, "Are you going to do the show when Ace and I go to sleep?" I go, because for some reason they can't register that I do the show in the morning, not when they go to sleep at night.
No, they just think, yeah, you're just up all night.
I'm up all night just talking with Cricket. Yeah, that's what they say.
We're just hanging out
all night.
God, kids' brains are so funny.
Drinking all the Coca-Colas.
All the Coca-Colas stay up all night long.
Yeah, and so he's like, "Are you going to do that?" I go, "Yeah, I'm going to do the show in the morning." He's like, "Yeah, but Ace wants to be 34 and big like you, so he can do the show with you." I'm like, "Well, when you guys get older, you can do the show with me." Yeah. And he's like, "But I don't want to get big. Ace wants to get big. I don't want to get big."
I ain't trying to go nowhere.
I'm like, "You stay your size as long as you want, buddy. I'm fine with it."
As long as they'll let you, bro, stay that size for sure. He's like, "I'm pretty good the way it's going right now."
The conversation last night just went all over the place. I was like, Jesus,
those are fun, man. I'll tell you, that kid, I would have loved to have seen him come out when you had the hole in the window and just be like, "Oh, what the hell?" That's my favorite, dude.
It was the hand motion. It was like the guy that throws his hands up and then stands there with both hands on his hips, like looking around, like, what the fuck we got going here?
And I'm with you. I 100% after that. The more I thought about it, I was like, golly, he slung a rock through that thing or something. He just played it off.
He looked like Michael Keaton and the other guys. When he's in the store and he's just in there, he looked like that. Like Michael Keaton from the other guy, just looking at him like, "What the hell?"
Once again, y'all, he's 3. His kid is awesome,
dude. Yeah, his birthday is the end of next month. Crazy. He's gonna be 4. Just crazy. But he I'm pumped. I think I'm going to I always take my kids' birthdays off and hang out with them, of course.
Yeah.
Especially at this fun age. But I think I have to take 2 days off because we're pumped that the new Mario movie, it comes out the day after his birthday.
Okay.
I want to take the boys.
Let's go, baby.
The new Mario movie.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Well, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Ace is already planning what he's going to order from concessions.
I get weirdly giddy when you tell me you have a cow story. I'm like, let's go, bro.
It doesn't disappoint. I'll probably have another one next time we stream together.
I started to say, this boy's wide open all the time. Ace is funny too. Cal just seems so much more like don't give a shit.
Yeah, he's 3.
Like, I feel like Ace would be one of those that like wouldn't want to hurt your feelings. He kind of lets you down easy. So like Cal be like, nah, bro, this is the way it is, and you're gonna like it.
Yeah, Ace wants to tell you a story and explain things. Cal just wants to talk.
Just wants to be heard. Yeah. Don't even really care what he's saying.
And doesn't register what you say back to him.
No, not listening. Not listening.
That's why I always like when he goes on those rants, I just hit him with a like, yeah, and he's like, yeah, you know,
yeah, you get it. Dad gets it.
Yeah. Kind of like gives me the good talk, Dad, and slaps me on the butt when he walks by. You know, like good talk, champ.
Appreciate you. Yeah, good talk, champ. Oh, that's good stuff. I don't care who you
are. What are you doing Sunday?
Sunday. Too early to tell you.
The Wise Guy Roundtable.
What do you want to do? You want to do a show?
Well, yeah, I got one playing with Jamie. If you want to hop on here with us, I was thinking about continuing if the boys want to do it, if Ghosts out there and whatnot. If we want to continue to do the Wise Guy Roundtable on Sundays, I know Rumble really likes us doing a show Sunday morning.
I'm fine with it, dude.
We'll start later, of course. We don't have to start as early now. We can start at 8 p.m. Eastern or 8 a.m. Eastern.
I'm fine with it. I think that's a good show. We'll just, I guess we can't call it the NFL Wise Guy Roundtable. We just call it the Wise Guy Roundtable and just do that. We talk about whatever, man.
Mm-hmm. We'll have Jamie in here and talk to us about a little World Cup coming up, prediction markets.
World Cup and I think the knockout stage starts next week for the English Premier League or the Champions League or what. I can't keep up with all the different soccer leagues and stuff, but I know the biggest one, the knockout stage, starts next week. Ooh, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jamie. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hold on. I'm just looking up something real quick. Because we always get breaking news, I swear, after we do the show.
Every time.
At least you're live when it's going on, but I'm never am. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything that's broke this morning. Because this is about the time that it would break.
Jamie says Champions League is what started the knockout stage next week. Europe-wide competition. Okay. We'll let Jamie come in and give his thoughts on that. Drop us some of them winners.
Right, we like winners.
We love winners, dude. Everybody's money's green.
Yeah, buddy. Dude, we are getting insane with some of these records in the NBA.
Yeah.
Listen, Nikola Jokic is the only player in NBA history to record 1,000 points, 475 rebounds, 400 assists, 250 made free throws, 75 made threes, and 30 blocks before All-Star break. And he missed 16 games.
I started to say he didn't even play all the games.
Yeah, but when you have to add 5 stats into one, what are we doing?
I mean, for one, I'm like, these stat people.
God, is there anything this guy can't do?
Joker?
No. See, this is what AI was created for. Like, this is the good stuff of AI. I hope there's no sound on this.
Oh, God. I know where this is going. Look
at the Don out there, man.
Look at him, bro. Against Team Canada, too. Fantastic. Look at him. Just
His red, white, and blue skates.
yeah, tell him, Super James.
What?
You read it.
That's how the college career stats would be if you let him play 6 damn years. I would like to see an athlete do that. Give them 6 years, they won't be able to do it.
Good morning, Big Bill. How you doing, man?
Good morning, Big Bill. That's right. America. Did you see the AI one of the other day? I didn't retweet it, but where it was Trump crossing up LeBron.
Yeah. I did see that one. Yeah. That was actual footage.
That one was funny. See, that's what AI is supposed to be for, right?
Right. That and finding steps and winners.
I know, right? He gave me 2 plays yesterday. I didn't tail them. And if they both, I haven't looked, if they both lost, I'm going to be like, I am dialed in when to take his recommendations and whatnot. Let me see what the plays were. Did he send them to you too?
Probably, man. I don't check my group chats like I should.
Dude, he wanted me to bet on something called Purdue Fort Wayne.
No, I bet on them. That was not a good one. We got thumped.
They didn't win?
Yeah, we got thumped that one. I even decided to be a dumbass. I doubled down in game when they were down 22-5 and took them plus 11.5. They lost by 17. Bums. You know what, though? They have a cool mascot. They're the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, Crick. Am I good or am I good?
They both
gave me his 2 plays from yesterday, and I did not bet either. It was the Purdue Fort Wayne loss, and then he had under 137 in the Memphis North Texas game. They scored 145.
You had, is that who they played? Was Green Bay Ghost? Hell, I thought you were on IPFW. I thought that's the only reason I even looked at that damn game.
Is that one going through or no?
No, I think that's the same one we're talking about. The Purdue Fort Wayne and Wisconsin. Did they play Wisconsin Green Bay? Isn't that who that was? So we were talking about yesterday morning. I thought, let me see.
You know how lame Seattle is?
Tell me.
And the reason why I left that damn state? The Seahawks obviously won the Super Bowl. They had their parade on Wednesday.
Yeah.
The Seattle School District would not excuse kids for the parade. You have all of downtown Seattle shut down. They said going to the parade is not an appropriate excuse. I'm telling them, kiss my ass. All right?
Kiss my ass. I just kept my kid out anyway.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? My kid's got A's and B's. Kiss my fucking ass. I'll keep them out when I want to.
Yeah. My kids got D pluses, but still. They ain't going to school today.
My kids got D pluses, but still. We need to get that up a little bit or you gotta go. Oh, funny. I needed to see at least in the low 80s, man.
I know. I thought about how what I'm going to do with that. I think if the next report card comes out and the grades aren't looking hot, I think, how do you motivate a high school girl to study a little bit more?
Take her phone away
at night. So when she's
at
home,
night,
away.
Yeah, you let her have it when she's not at home, so you can get in touch with her and follow the locations and all that stuff. But yeah, you come in the house, boom, put that thing on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it.
100%.
Yep, I agree with you, dude. I'm telling you, they get so lost in these fucking phones. It is unreal. You know, they sit there, man. They won't even know. They are so oblivious to everything going on around them.
Yeah, but that also could cause its own problems because then when they get their phone back, they're going to be so like on it when they're not supposed to be, right? You know, like at school or when they got practice and stuff like that.
I mean, you look at that though, dude. It's not just kids; it's society these days. Everywhere you go, people are all nose in their fucking phone, scrolling for miles and shit, just watching TikToks and on the X's and Facebooks and shit. That's everybody, dude.
Dude, I know. I don't realize how like addicted we are to our phones until like yesterday. I was at work and I was busy and I had my phone charging in my office, and I was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I went to go take a shit, and I was like, I sat down, and at that point I realized I didn't have my phone, but I'm not gonna get back up and go, leave the bathroom to go get my phone. But you don't realize how addicted to your phone until you take a shit without your phone in your hands. You're like, this is weird.
God, if you're at home, you'll be reading the back of the shampoo bottle and everything.
Oh no, if I'm at home, I would have went and got my phone.
Right, you just walk back out there and get it. Yeah, that's one thing. You can't go. That's like, I really don't mess with my phone a lot. That's why y'all get text messages don't get answered and stuff like that. Because once I'm off the computer, I usually leave that thing laying. I hate my damn phone. I'm not like everybody else when it comes to that. But I am not going to the bathroom without it.
That's why LeBron had a good night last night. Look who was in the house.
Who is that?
Jim Harbaugh, Mike McDaniel.
Hell yeah. Cool. He did it just for them.
Dude, look at that. Jim Harbaugh with the dad shoes.
Those are the most dad,
He's
dude.
got a Chargers polo on, dude.
This guy.
Like a Jim.
Jamie says, I have read the back of the shampoo bottle many times.
Really?
These things happen, man.
Nah, dude.
Well, it's like, it's not like, because these days, you think about it. Back when we were kids, you go in anybody's bathroom anywhere, dude. You had a basket full of magazines sitting there. Nobody has magazines anymore. I don't even care if it's Field and Stream from 2004. Just put it in there. I just need something, man. Shampoo bottles just aren't that exciting.
Yeah, that's crazy. What do you got going on today?
Man, I'm going to see if I guess I'm going to watch some hockey, bro. I guess that's why we got some Olympic hockey. Let me see what times that get to rolling. Ooh, 10:40 a.m. Eastern time. We got the Czech Republic at France. France is a terrible hockey team, y'all. They are. Bet the Czechs to score some goals today, man. Then we got the Swiss and Canada at 3:10 p.m. That's the only two we got today. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch some hockey, man. We got no NBA. I'm sure college basketball outside of that Michigan State game is pretty terrible. It's usually pretty terrible on Fridays. Usually one good Big Ten game, and then that's about it. No, actually, that is tomorrow. Never mind. Yep. So tonight you got Michigan State at Wisconsin. That ain't even a great game. So I don't know, man. Hanging out. I'm itching to get on the golf course, dude. So bad. I'm absolutely itching. No, not today, Super James. We just ain't got enough to talk about, and Grass Guy had some stuff he had to do this morning to get ready for his inspection on his house and stuff. So we're going to just lay off today, man. Friday might be a day I start doing that. I might start taking Fridays off for Creek's Corner since it's slowed down a little bit. We'll see what happens if we go a little bit longer in here anyway. So,
we forgot to talk about they wanted futures bets. Let's see which ones I placed.
For what?
Just in general.
Okay. You're not wrong on that, Jamie. But that's one of those things. That's why I get all my bets placed before I get up from this computer in the early afternoon. And after that, I might look at a few live bets later on or something like that. But I try not to look back at them because I don't want to get all in my head when the line moves the wrong way on me.
Oh, this is what I want to talk with you about. Let's go to college football.
Okay. I will always talk college football.
If they'll let us. By the way, Trinidad Seamus is now your favorite to win the Heisman.
Well, that makes perfect sense. I wouldn't bet him, though.
Why not?
It's hard to do. I never bet the favorite in any of those.
This is what I wanted to talk with you about. College football, undefeated seasons. Notre Dame is in Texas Tech are your favorites at 32%. If you want to bet the yes, I bet the no.
See what Texas Tech's good. I don't hate the no. It's hard to go. Man, honestly, it surprised me seeing that we got a 16-0. I never thought we'd see another undefeated college football team again once we went to this style.
By the way, this is just regular season, not counting conference championship.
It does not. Okay, so just undefeated regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who Texas Tech's got on the schedule. 2026 season. They got Abilene Christian, then at Oregon State, who's terrible. They got Houston at home. Sam Houston at home. At Colorado. Versus Arizona State. At Cincinnati game could be tough. Of course, I don't know. They lost their quarterback and everything. Versus Arizona. Versus West Virginia. At Oklahoma State. They suck. At Baylor. Dude, I don't know.
I mean, they do have an easy schedule, and I understand why they're one of the favorites to actually do it, but we all know it's college football.
I got a feeling
they're going to lose one of the like that Arizona State game.
That totally could happen. That could totally happen. That one's at home though. I think the one I would be worried about looking at like at Cincinnati. Baylor needs to get a lot better, but it could be the last two games of the season could be tough. You got at Baylor and then at home versus TCU.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be looking more for them to drop it around. I mean, hell, they even got to play at Colorado. That could be a weird one. That's a trash ass schedule, though, dude.
I know, right? Here's Notre Dame's. I bet they open up against Wisconsin. They have 3 straight home games. They open up. By the way, we open up with the Huskies this year. It's crazy.
Didn't y'all? It was like second game last year, though, wasn't it? Because they had to
move.
The
last 2 years has been the third.
Because they had
middle of September
with all the damn conference realignment. They've had to move all those end of the year rivalry games up to the front of the season now because nobody's.
Did you hear what the Pac-12 was going to do for their scheduling?
Huh.
So they have 8 schools, 9 technically, but Gonzaga is not going to have a football team. So for football purposes, there's 8 schools. So you'll have your out of conference play, and then you're going to play everyone in conference, but you need that 9th game. The last week is all flex.
What do you mean?
So you designate before the season, they designate the 4 home schools and the 4 away schools, and you won't know until we get to the end of the season who's going to play who that final week. And I kind of like it because that way,
that's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool because then they can match up. Like if they have someone that could potentially one of these years make it into the playoff, you can set them up.
Dude, I kind of like this.
Yeah,
I do. I think you can go to the 9-game conference schedules, but do 8 of them like you're talking about. You get 4 homes and 4 aways, and how you do in those games is going to be who you play the last week of the season. And we're just going to match up like, I don't know. Do you do 1 versus 2, or do you do like 1 versus 4?
It just depends on what you think would give you the best shot to get into. So I think there will be a lot of 1 versus 2, but also what they're doing is like, so say Washington State played Oregon State in Corvallis. If they get matched up in that final week, it would be in Pullman. You're going to do a home where whoever the conference thinks like, okay, we want to see that game again, but this time we're going to do it on the other home field, which I like too.
I think that's a pretty cool idea. For as fucked as the Pac-12 has been for a few years now, that's actually a pretty cool little idea, man.
Yeah, no one else is doing it either, so we're going to be the only ones.
I don't hate it. I'm excited to see how that works out. Speaking of all that kind of stuff that's moved, and I'll get to your question in just a second, Matt Guy. But how all this says, did you see North Dakota State's going to the Mountain West for football or whatever?
No, I didn't see that.
I'm pretty sure I saw that like yesterday or something, which I felt like that was kind of North Dakota State should have went to the Pac-12.
They should have too.
That's what I'm saying. They'll just go beat up on everybody in the Mountain West too.
Let's see. Mountain West.
North
Dakota State's agreement with Mountain West includes spending clause. So yeah, that's going to happen.
That's what I'm saying, man. You should have took both those Dakota State teams and put them in the Pac-12.
The Pac-12 is not too. I mean, we have Boise in there.
For what
different?
I see the nation's bet and Ace been my bet. We see the bet.
Oh yeah,
You did that.
you did that, huh?
You did that.
And last day is 1 day.
1 day. Valentine's Day is 1 day.
1 day away. I guess he's slipping Ace's bet. Ace slipping his bet. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, he said.
You want to say
What's up, boys?
You say hi.
Wide open, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed. What's up, bro? He said hi.
Yeah. Here's Notre Dame's schedule though. Wisconsin. They're home against Wisconsin, home against Rice, home against Michigan State. Yeah. Hi.
I'll say hi.
Hi.
That'd be so funny if they dropped that opening game to Wisconsin. Just cash that ticket right then and there. Then they got to go to Purdue, go to North Carolina. They got to take on Big Bill. Year 2, Big Bill. And they're home against Stanford. Here's the one where I think Notre Dame's going to have a little tough time. At BYU.
I don't know what's going on at BYU. I know one of their best. I know one of their best players is going to be in prison.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
allegedly.
So at BYU, home against Navy, and then they're home against Miami. They could lose the Miami game.
Oh yeah, could.
Home against Boston College, home against SMU, and at Syracuse. So I mean, they don't have like a USC. They don't have like one of those big dogs. But I mean, BYU, Miami, plus one of those random games they could slip up on.
I like the no on that one better than I like the no on Texas Tech.
Yeah. The other no that I bet was Indiana.
I mean,
everyone's going to be gunning for them.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought this year was the year for regression on them, though. But it is hard to. I don't know. It's hard to bet against Kurt Signetti right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Outside of that, there's no other good value because you got to lay like 90 cents or more to bet the no. So there's no real good value. One team that I am looking at to bet the yes on, you get 10-1 that they go undefeated. Ohio State.
That's never a bad bet.
Now, it's risky because they do. I think they start the season. Where's it at? I think they start the season. No, they don't start the season there, but their second game of the season is at Texas.
I still like Ohio State in that game.
I mean, they're going to be big. They're probably going to be favored in every game this season. Their biggest games is at Texas.
Is it at Michigan or
they're home against Michigan?
They're home against Michigan this year, yeah.
And they're home against Oregon.
They play Indiana?
At Indiana.
God, I can see right now I'm going to have a 5-unit play on the Buckeyes against Indiana at Indiana.
They do have a tough stretch, but it is later in the season. They go at Indiana, at USC, home Oregon.
This is a tough
and
stretch.
they have to go to Iowa, but I feel like they're going to handle Iowa.
They probably won't cover, but yeah.
But I mean, at 10-1, I mean, they're going to be favored in probably all these games.
Oh yeah, I would think so. But except they probably won't be favored in the Indiana game. If Indiana's still undefeated and champs still ain't and all that, they'll probably be like -2.5 for Indiana or something.
I don't think Indiana's going to be undefeated at that point, though.
When is that? What week?
That is week. It's the 7th game of the season, so week like 8 or 9.
Yeah, week 8 or 9. That's fair.
Indiana might be Indiana might be undefeated. Dude, what is up with all these trash schedules? Here's Indiana's schedule. North Texas, Howard, Western Kentucky, Northwestern, Rutgers, Nebraska, Ohio State.
They're 100% undefeated when they play Ohio State, dude.
Yeah,
Probably,
but like they wouldn't have played anyone yet. So that's going to be their first test is getting.
Well, that's the thing is nobody will know because they'll win all those games by 50 damn points.
Yeah.
So, math guy, I like Philip Hronik for first goal in that game, and I also like Philip Hronik 2+ points at +155 in that game. That is what I like in that one, sir. But yeah, I always think it's a good bet on pasta, man. I never hate that. And right now, Will, I want you to know I just bet 50 cents on Joey Logano parlayed with Tony Finau. 50 cents to win 165.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow.
It'll probably be a transfer. I'd have to look at the transfer portal and stuff. Ghost, but
the favorite team in the SEC to go undefeated is Georgia. They are about 7-1, but I don't know how you could take any SEC team and bet them to go undefeated.
No, that's not going to be a good bet anymore.
We didn't have one last year. 4 teams had 1 loss. I just don't think there's any value on betting an SEC team to go undefeated.
I agree with you.
Although they do have a pretty easy SEC schedule. Their tough games are home.
There ain't no such thing, man.
I mean, for SEC standards.
Yeah.
Like last year, A&M had the easiest SEC schedule. Here's Georgia's toughest games: home against Oklahoma, at Alabama, at Ole Miss. They also play Florida, Auburn, and I guess Arkansas, but I don't think they'll have any problems with those teams.
Yeah. Shouldn't. Yeah, no, I like Philip Peronic a lot, math guy for that team. He is a integral part of what the Czechs like to do on both sides of the ice.
Listen to this 4-game stretch, though, that Georgia has. This is kind of tough. At Alabama, home Auburn, home Florida, at Ole Miss. That is a tough 4 weeks. Now, I don't know. They might have a bye in between one of those, but still.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I like looking at these college football futures and stuff like that to see if we can find any gems. I don't know. Who do you think would go undefeated? Your favorites are Notre Dame, Texas Tech, Indiana. I'm fading all those because that's just value. Boise State's the 4th favorite, tied with Virginia.
I don't know on that one. Say them again.
Boise State and Virginia are the 4th favorites.
And what is this?
To go undefeated during the regular season.
No, not Virginia. And Boise State's moving to the Pac, whatever it is now, Pac-10, Pac-9, whatever.
I might take Boise State at plus 800.
I'm not.
Do we even have their schedule up yet? Let's see. I know the Coug schedule is that we only have our first 3 games scheduled. We don't have the Pac-12 schedule out yet. So I'm guessing that's the same Boise State. No, Boise State's got their schedule. Here's who Boise. Never mind. Boise State's not going undefeated. I saw the first game of the season.
Who is it?
At Oregon.
Oh, yeah. No, don't do that. What the hell? Yeah.
WCU is going to Arizona next year, or is hosting Arizona next year. Yeah, Folsom. This is going to be a fun one.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Folsom.
No, there's some good futures bets on here to go take advantage of on Kalshi.
Mm-hmm.
They have the college football playoff qualifiers.
They do.
Dude, I think there's some good value here. I mean, you can get Ohio State to make the college football playoff at 80 cents. That's like free money.
Yeah.
They got their quarterback coming back. They got the number 1 wide receiver. Nasty defense.
Yeah.
You can get Texas Tech to make the playoff at 71 cents. How do they not make the playoff with that schedule we just read off?
Crazier things have happened. But I'm kind of with
you hedge out of that because you could hit both and still win, but you take Texas Tech to make the playoff, but to not have a perfect season.
I don't hate it.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. A little anti-correlated.
Yeah, I mean, it happened this last year. They lost 1 game but made the playoff. You can get almost plus 200 that Tennessee makes the playoff.
Plus 200?
I don't like that.
No.
How's your guys' schedule this year?
It's tough. It's really tough. Y'all ain't seen it? We play like Texas, LSU. We don't play Florida or Georgia for the first time in my lifetime. But we play like Texas, LSU, Texas A&M. It ain't easy. And I tell you what's going to be rough. We got most of those teams at home next year. But in 2028, it is going to be a brutal schedule for my balls because it like rotates years.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2026, you play all the teams you play in 2026, you'll play them on the road in 2028 and vice versa, 2027, 2029. But the 2028 schedule for my balls is going to be rough.
I think I found a plus 300 to make the playoffs that we should consider. I got to see what their schedule is, though. Hold on. Trying to find them. There they are. It's doable, Crick. It's doable. His first year as head coach. Virginia Tech.
I mean, he poached a bunch of them damn.
He poached a bunch of guys, and they opened up the checkbook, and we've seen teams turn around in one season. I'm just saying, you got a great head coach, and it just would be the perfect story of like a big FU to Penn State, and their schedule's not bad. I mean, difficult wise, you got to go to Clemson and Miami,
Crazier thing,
and SMU, I guess too.
That'd probably that'd be the tougher one. I'd be more worried about that one than damn.
I mean, would you be surprised though seeing Virginia Tech in the ACC championship game? I would.
No.
Plus 300 action.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't blow my mind. Yeah, it wouldn't blow my mind seeing all the recruits and stuff they got in there.
And here's the thing: if you buy in now, it's going to go up because if they are a good team, they're going to be undefeated going to this Clemson game. Like they should beat all these teams if they're good. So by the time you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you're 7-0. You're not going to be plus 300 to make the playoffs. You're going to be shorter odds than that. So you could even cash out before that Clemson game.
Yeah, that's if you do it on Kalshi where you can cash it out anytime. For sure.
Don't forget about your future. We're doing the futures pick right now. So 3 of them that I did, I bet I took the no over on Kalshi on. Now these aren't going to be sexy picks. Okay, they're high odds, but I think free money, like a savings account, right? But I took Notre Dame, Texas Tech, and Indiana, all 3 separately to not have a perfect season next year.
Okay.
I placed a bet on Houston, the Rockets to come back and win the South Division, win their division. Where are they at right now? They're at 13 cents, and they currently are. They are currently in second place, 4.5 games back of the Spurs. Remember, though, that's a value play because Houston is going to have a bunch of home games coming up the second half of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And good teams like Houston, they win 80% of their home games.
4 or 5 more home games than road games in the second half.
Yeah. Houston, I'm kind of all in on Houston too. I took the Rockets, and then I also took Houston college basketball team to make the Final Four and to win the championship.
Oh, parlay the Cougs to make the Final Four with the Rockets to make the finals.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. There you go. That'd be a good little payout. Jose wants to know, I don't know which one you're talking about, Jose, on the payout. He wants to know what one of them paid out.
Which one?
Mm-mm.
The Rockets? The Houston Rockets, it's at 13 cents, so it's like a plus 750 for them to come back and win the. I think so. Let me see.
That a baby math guy. Good luck us, baby.
Yeah, they're at 13 cents right now. Let me see. Well, let me see, because that seems like a little high. You can buy in at 17 cents, so you're getting about plus 450 that they come back and win the division.
Okay. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, they're only 4.5 back. We got a long second half of the season left still. I did bet this a plus 300 for you.
He's talking about the college football ones.
Oh, college football, they're all at like 72 to 80 cents. So it's a small payout. It's not too small, but I mean, you're looking at like a minus 300-ish range. But it's just one thing that I'm going to add to all off season. So like from now until college football starts, just add a little bit here and there to it. And I'm treating it like it's a savings account.
There you go.
Thank
you, sir.
Do you want a plus 300?
Always.
The Orlando Magic to not make the playoffs.
I don't hate that either.
They're currently in the play-in right now.
Yep.
And they just can't seem to get healthy.
And y'all, if you bet them to make the playoffs, they have to win that playing game. The playing game does not count as making the playoffs.
Yeah, see, they're currently the 7 seed right now, but like Miami's only a half a game behind them. Hornets are like 3 games behind them, but still plus 300.
Mm-hmm.
Crazier things have happened.
Better than a jab knife with a sharp stick.
What else do I got for you guys? I didn't get good odds on it, but like I'm just looking at this Houston team, and I got about plus 150 that they make the Final Four. They're gonna run through there. They'll be a 1 seed. They're gonna run through their thing. I got plus 1,200 that they win the championship.
Yeah, I don't hate that one either. Math guy gonna take all the bets against the Magic and the Suns, all of them.
Atta baby.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna have to wrap this thing up, sir. I got some stuff I got to get done.
Got one more for you.
One more. Lay it on me.
Free one. It's free money. It's at 55 cents. So what is that like? Minus
115 or something.
Something like that. Max Crosby does not stay with the Raiders.
I don't know about that one, man. It feels kind of like a Giannis bet.
I think he's gone.
He wants to be gone, but they're Kubiak and they're all saying they want him to hang out and shit. But let's see what they do. I don't know.
Well, they're talking about trading Max Crosby for George Pickens.
If I was the Dallas Cowboys, I would trade George Pickens for Max Crosby today.
That's what I'm saying. That came out yesterday.
I would trade that today. And like I said, I think George Pickens is incredible talent, but I think he's a head case.
100%.
So, yeah, give me Max Crosby all day long.
Real quick. I also took at plus 900 Kansas City to win the AFC next year, and I took at plus 1,400 Cincinnati Bengals to win the AFC next year.
I don't hate either one of those. As long as the respective quarterbacks stay healthy, obviously.
Yeah, it's just at those odds. I'm like, let's roll the dice.
It's as good as odds. Well, maybe not the Bengals, but the Chiefs, that's for sure is the best odds you've got going into the season for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
They're usually about half that.
Crosby stated recently that the media has been blowing up his situation. That's what he wants you to think. He just wants to play ball so he can get traded.
Yep. Guys, right, football
show today. Good show today.
Good show. We just thought we had nothing to talk about.
All the things to talk about.
All of them, man.
Yes, he can. He snapped that broom in half.
The best broom wrestler.
You wouldn't say it to Lesnar. Would you say it to Lesnar? No. All right, buddy. Well, I'll see you Sunday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, you want to start at 8 or what?
8. Yeah. 8 on Sunday. We'll be here. I have no guarantees. I might be live later this afternoon. probably taking all of tomorrow off since it's Valentine's Day. So
It's a good
that
idea.
might be. I do need to get premium hours in, so I might do something this afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. But if not, we'll see you bright and early Sunday morning. Wise Guy Roundtable. Bringing in Jamie. International edition.
That's right.
You guys have a good rest of your Feel Good Friday. We'll be back on Sunday morning. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.